This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. And with my boy Clarence McClain, we're going to play this intro, then we're going to get right back to it.
All right.
He say, Basement Boxing Talk, you know I'm a warrior, right? Fuck that, I'm a champion. Basement Boxing Talk, left, right, jab in the hook, better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last, better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather, you hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement Boxing Talk, left, right, jab in the hook, better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last, better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather, you hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. I'm feeling cocky. I hit a thing to beat the ring, a boof up like I'm Rocky. ASAP, any opponent think they can stop me. I stay strapped, chop, tryna learn my moves so you can copy. You gotta give it your all. Gotta give it your all. When you're back against the wall. When you're back against the wall. When you the one people call. When you the one people call. To keep greatness involved. To keep greatness involved. Basement Boxing Talk, left, right, jab in the hook, better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last, better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather, you hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement Boxing Talk, left, right, jab in the hook, better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last, better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather, you hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved.
This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. And we sitting here with my good brother Clarence McClain in the building. What's good brother?
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, my brother?
What's good? What's good? We got a slew of things to talk about today.
Yes, sir.
We got topics and we got stuff to talk about today to cook. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I get everything together. Got some people join the chat. And we're going to get popping. Okay, good brother Black Star Sports is in the building.
Okay.
What's good brother?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing today?
Black Star, what's up, baby?
All right, man. Y'all hear me pretty good?
Yes,
it sounds like we hear you, but it sounds like you're. I don't know if you're far.
You're in the car.
Yeah, I got a little headset deal with a mic on it, and I'm trying to figure it all out, man. It's like this is the best I can do right now. Is this good enough? Or?
Yeah, you cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all I want to make sure. I can switch it up after this, but right now it's all I got, bro. Yeah, man. How's everybody doing today, man? Brother's doing good.
Yeah, yes, sir. How about everybody? How about you?
Man, yeah, I'm trying to hang on there, man. It was kind of really upsetting about DMX yesterday, man. Rest in peace to the good brother, man.
Yes, sir.
Man. You know, hit me kind of a little extra hard, man. You know, hell, he was the exact same age as me, bro. You know, I'm saying, damn, bro. You start looking around the earth and you see people dropping, man, and then you start seeing them dropping that's in the same class as you, man. That shit's like, somebody elbowing you, letting you know, hey, bro.
Time to get it together.
Yeah, man. You can't take this life for no joke, man. Whatever you're going to do in it, you better do it while you got breath in your body to do it, because you don't know when it can be snatched and taken from you. So, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, actually, before we get started, let's have a 10-second moment of silence for the good brother DMX. Salute, DMX. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace, D.
Hey.
I see good brother Clarence was able to take a picture with him, though, man. Just a couple of years ago, he was telling us, man, he posted on his Facebook account, man. I was like,
yeah, that was
first, man.
Yeah, that was actually 2 years ago. I was at a comedy comedy club, and I didn't even know he was there. I was just there for the comedy show, and the guy who's hosting the show started playing the Rough Riders anthem. So I'm not knowing that he's there till when he said, "Yeah, shout out to DMX who's sitting at the back." So when I seen everybody turn around and look in the back, there was D, and this is when he first came home from being but he wasn't locked up, but he was getting himself together. So to take that picture with him was a blessing, and man, he was a good dude. And I grew up on his music, man. So from the time I was 15, so it's like losing a family member. You know what I mean? And it hurts though, man. It's crazy though. But now he doesn't have to suffer, like he was suffering before. Now he's in a place where he has no worries.
Sir.
I tell you, bro, man, it's gonna be rough to digest this one, bro. We're gonna do the best we can. But, man.
Yeah, this one was hard, bro. This one was hard. Cause we didn't watch. We grew up with X, and like Clarence, the good brother Clarence McClain said, like we grew. We grew up with X, and it's like we watched him as a young, wilding out X. So as a good brother, he learned, he read, and enhanced his education, and he started preaching and speaking the word, man. And he was a good brother. I was listening to something that he a prayer that he had said I think it was on the View, when he was on the View, and they had the women on the stage crying. It's like, man, that brother was powerful with his words, man. He was powerful with his words, and it's like you felt his music. It was in your body. Like if you felt like he was like good brother Clarence said, like you felt like he was your brother, like you knew him, even though you ain't know him. I didn't know him, but it felt like I knew him through his music.
That's for sure, man. As he came up, we came up, So it's a hell of an attachment there, man. And then plus the thing about him was he represented us in our essence, because even when he got successful, he never changed the way he was. He didn't go get no Bricks Brothers suit, try to talk different and act funny, and didn't hang out with the fellas no more, and start getting with these bougie people and all that. He didn't do that, man. Even though he's associated with them type of people, he always came back to the streets, and he was just like this, he never changed. He kept it real, man. So we gotta definitely respect that, man. There's my good brother Underrated.
Underrated.
Yes,
Good
man.
brother, Underrated. Salute, good brother.
Yo, salute to the brothers, man. How'd you feel, man? Welcome, yo. To make this announcement, yo, man. I want you, whatever you do, man, have people to come to Basement Boxing Talk right now. That's where the real is at. So I want you to go support. Support them. Come on, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's be as a family. Shout out to Bronx Biggs, aka Bronx Biggs, Clarence. Black Stars all day. As you know, Basic Boxing Talk. This way it's at. Go sub to the brothers.
Big facts, man. Yeah, man. We was blessed to have two brothers that got to meet the brother while he was alive, man. So hey, that's awesome, man. He was one of the few rap artists that I truly respected, man. Even though I started out as a rap head, and then I became got into other things, but I still from time to time, if I heard something that caught my ear, man, I get that head bob going, and DMX he captured the emotion, man. He was going through something, and he was raging, and he was going something. I mean, an internal struggle. I mean, he had the lyrics to relate to what you was going through, to pick you up and give you that strength to carry through whatever you was going through, Hey, man, you gotta, that takes a skill, and that's a blessing to have somebody like that, man. People like that, these guys they got out here now, man, can't convey nothing like that, man. They ain't of no real value. They just out here just selling records, they're corporate artists, man, and everything that they doing is not their talent, but with the music. The music industry is generating itself. But that's a whole nother subject, man. As we know today, man, we got a great day of boxing, and man, we've been looking for this day for some time. I know I have. My boy Joe Smith Jr. is gonna go out here and be the champ today. So So I'm excited about that. I've been waiting on this. It's supposed to happen before. Boy had pulled out, COVID related and whatever. But now, hey, it's on today. So hey, man, it's gonna be some good ones, man. We got a bunch of them on the docket today. For sure.
Salute to Troll Killer, Mr. Shelton in the building.
Oh, Mr. Shelton in the building.
Hey, Mr. Shelton, what's going on?
Man, hey, and while we on the subject of music, man, I gotta say this. If you have not heard my brother, Mr. Shelton, the Troll Killer, if you haven't heard him do his thing on the mic, bruh, you're missing out. That brother got skills, man. I'm telling you, bro. I've heard a gang of tracks, and every one of them, I'm like, damn, that's Mr. Shelton. I'm telling you, bro. Check him out,
brother, Mr. Shelton.
Yeah, that's the Mississippi assassin right there.
Man.
Don't go and say you're gonna assassin. You better pay your dues.
Yes, sir. So good to see you, good brother. Yes, indeed, man. I tell you, man. Like I say, we got them fights today, man, and man, I don't know where to start, man. What y'all brothers feeling like? Anything else y'all want to chop up before we get going?
Who else we have going on? Anderson's fighting tonight. Ain't he the heavyweight?
Yeah, that's another one.
We gonna cook on it twice today.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is full. Yeah, full card today, y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's not a game.
Good brother, underrated. We gave our salutes the good brother DMX. You want to get some salutes out to him before we get to start to get to go?
Oh yeah, thank you. Yo, man, I did a tribute for him yesterday. I want to check out my channel. All I'm just saying, man, me and Brizzy originally from New York. You know, it's not taking away how they feel about that, but you know what I'm saying, you know, Bronx Bigs. It hurts. I didn't really get no sleep last night. Think about the brother. He got me through hard times, you know. You know, he got me that to let me know the reminder that the struggle goes on. And I know people that sound corny to people, but I'm saying this for the bottom of my heart that you gotta push on, man. You know, this franchise is still out here, and he talks to that soul. You know, despite how people feel about him, y'all can feel about him, but he talks to the disadvantage. He talk to the soul, man. So just understand, man, that each of us plays a part to help out the ones that is less fortunate, that don't have a voice, man. And then platforms like this, we got to stand up to be righteous, man. That's what DMX meant to me, man. So my heart go out to the family, man, because you're feeling it, you know. But man, you can go ahead, man, because I just it hurts, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, good, Clarence. You want to start cooking? You start naming some of the fights that you like tonight?
I'm definitely interested. I don't know, for some reason I'm definitely interested in Joe Smith. I'm interested in him because I don't know why I'm so interested in him, because I guess I want to see after tonight, you know, where does he go from here, man? Because like I said, for some reason I keep having this, and y'all might not agree with me because I say this 100 times. I'm interested for some reason to see him and David Benavidez get it in, but we all know that's not going to happen because he's not going to move yet.
Hey, man, hey, you never know, bro. So hey, I tell you what, bro. How about we just jump in the top rank card first, and then we can move on.
Okay.
Well, or maybe we, you know, actually, y'all know much about
the top rank card up first.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull the top ranked card up for myself.
Okay. Yeah, that's just what I was about to do, because I'm not gonna act like I know who's on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was thinking about that, or the zone. You know, the zone is probably the less attractive set of fights tonight, though. But
okay.
Because it's really only one fight on the zone that even got me I'm gonna say two. And the only reason that the second one is even coming to mind is because two broads and one of them got some big boobs.
Yo, Blackstone, knock it off.
Hey, bro.
They started. The undercard started. The undercard started at 2:00 on the
The zone?
yeah, on the zone.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
did?
Yeah, I don't even know who was all on that one. That one there is only
I don't
only
either.
two fights, man, and really only one of them I really wanted to talk about.
Well, you know how that goes. When we don't hardly know, that means it's not interesting.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
you know, we
gonna lie,
wanted
'cause
to.
I don't know. You can't
Yeah.
ask me to name
No,
one
no,
person. I don't know.
All
no,
right.
I can't.
But let's do this then. Let's tackle this one because the rest of them, like I said, the other one is a female fight between two broads, and the only selling point that they really have is the broad got big breasts. That's pretty much what they did with that. So that to the side. I don't even recall the name. But the one fight that I am looking at is Conor Benn versus Samuel Vargas. And
Right.
if you don't remember Conor Benn was the guy that just fought Formella, the guy who had fought Sean Porter previously, before Sean Porter, got the top rank in WBO. I don't know how that worked out because it was an IBF eliminator, and all of a sudden he got all these other prizes from all these other sanctioning bodies out the deal. So anyway, that's how that worked. He fought him, but I have to say, in my opinion, I thought Conor Benn looked better against him than Sean Porter did. He really had a nice fight there. He really went out and showed out on that, man. And that's a credit to him. But we still don't know what's going on with Conor Benn because he's being criticized for the type of fighters he's going up against and saying that he has a lot of light touches because his record is 17-0. He got 11 KOs, right? So that sounds good, but like you say, the opposition is being questioned. One thing for sure, one of the guys out here that's really vying to get at him, man, is another UK fighter, Florian Marku, which we talked about last week, who said that, he's calling him out for the soft touches and that he has a glass chin, so he's challenging him on that. And the reason he called him has a glass chin is because Conor Benn, Nigel Benn's son, he was knocked down by a journeyman, Cedric Paynard or something, some time ago. So with that being questioned, and Conor Benn is a guy that likes to talk a lot, so he's been doing a lot of that, and he wants to fight Amir Khan, which actually ties into what he's saying about the soft touches. You calling up Amir Khan, everybody knows Chin Khan ain't really, he's past where he used to be. So, but he calls him out. But that guy's calling him out for a future deal, man. But Samuel Vargas, I think, is going to provide a great test for him. It's a big step up for him, and we get to see a little bit more whether it's real or not. Because he's been in there with Earl Spence and Virgil Ortiz. Matter of fact, was his last fight. Virgil fought him, and he gave a decent effort. So I expect him to do nothing less than that today. So we'll see what Conor really has. Maybe he'll get his chin tested, and he have a chance to show us if that's real or not. Hopefully he can get Samuel Vargas out of there, because if he does, he'll add something to the division, and I'm hoping that's the way it ends up, because that would be nice, man. We'll go on a little bit more further about that a little later, because at the 147-pound division, a couple of things we need to talk about in that as far as the challenges and the new guys coming up. And Conor Benn is one of those guys, but he hasn't really got talked about yet because he has yet to distinguish himself, but he can begin to do that tonight, with that fight against Samuel Vargas, because if he does that, he's going to get international acclaim for that. So hopefully that's the way it goes down. I'm picking him in this fight because I like the way he looked in that last fight. If that was not a mirage, I think he will style on this Samuel Vargas. But if it's not live and it's Memorex, yeah, we're gonna see that too. But that's my take on it. What do you guys have any thoughts on it?
No. What was the brother's name again? That you just mentioned?
Conor Benn.
Salute to the
Conor.
good brother Mark Nash in the building. What's up?
Mark Nash, what up? I have to look up more on him before I even make any comments about him. So you know how I am.
Sports TV.
I don't like
news.
Yeah, I don't like to bring up fighters that I don't know too much about. Let me look him up, and then I can get back to you on that.
Yeah, okay. His last fight was against I think it was Christian Formella or whatever, the German guy that fought Sean Porter that last time. Sean Porter.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He fought him.
Okay.
Last time. And he looked good in the fight. He did. He stopped him and everything, and Sean Porter wasn't able to do that. So, we don't know. You know, I mean, Styles
Yeah.
makes fights, so who knows
That
where
was
it
the
goes.
only fight I've seen him in, so I still would have to see more on him, though. Yeah, but I know
Exactly.
you're talking now.
And that's what makes today's fight so important. And it definitely caught my eye after that performance because seeing, especially Sean Porter fight somebody, you know, if you can, I mean, he went 12 hard rounds with him, and Sean was hitting him with everything he could hit him with. And I mean, it was really a good back and forth. And I was really impressed with the German guy for being able to even hang in there with Sean Porter. And then he takes that same effort over here with this guy in the UK, and then he stops him. So, I mean, that's got to have some type of impression on him. So, it's possible he could be the real deal, or it's possible, you know, it's fool's gold. But today with Samuel Vargas, I think it's a great fight for him. It's a good step up for him, and it's a great test, man, to see whether or not he's validated. If he can pass that test, and then, you know, like I said, we're gonna talk a little later about this weight division and the new guys coming in it. So, you know, but I wanted to get you brothers' opinion as well.
Samuel Vargas. That's gonna be a good fight. You know, he the underdog.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the, you know, Samuel Vargas is like a gatekeeper now. He's been reduced to that now, whether he like it or not. So, you know, he still see himself as a contender, man. And that's good because he's going to give us 110% at the very least. And I know he's ready. You know, they had a little altercation at the weigh-in too, man. They was talking a little, yeah, back and forth. So I like that too. And it's going to be a good one. I really have a feeling that it is going to be a good one. I don't know what time it starts, man, because everything on the
It started 2:00.
Did the card did or the main
event? It started I guess the prior fights.
Okay.
It started at 2.
Yeah, those undercard fights over there, I have zero interest in. And
actually, they got the Samuel Vargas fight starting around 4:30.
Oh, okay, cool. That's perfect, man, because that's around the time we get up off this.
Yeah, yep.
So we can definitely check that out. That's awesome, bro. Awesome. Man, I'm glad you found that because I was looking for that. And I'm glad you found it, bro. Appreciate that. But I like it, man. That's the big fight there, and I really appeals to me, and I'm anxious to see it because if we can pass that, man, it's gonna be interesting at 147. It's already interesting, but man, you know, the more great fighters you have coming up in there, it assures us more great matchups that we want to see, and it forces boxing to get into it. They have to get into it. There's too many good fighters, so you can't give us that little henpeck shit. You know, you can't do it. You gotta put them in there, and that's what I like. So hopefully that's what'll happen today, man. For sure.
God Body Sports say, who do we got winning today? We will let you know our predictions on the fights today. Right now we talking about the Vargas fight and Black Star. You got your any what you think on the Vargas fight? Who you got on the Vargas?
I'm gonna go Conor Benn. Because he showed me a lot of real nice skills in that one. He showed decent power, and he was able to stop that guy Formella, who Sean Porter couldn't. So that gave him a little credibility. Now, as far as his chin, I don't know. It's going to be tested more today because Samuel Vargas is going to go for it, and I like that about him. This is a great fight for him. In his 17-0, right now with 11 knockouts. This is 18th fight. If he can go to 18-0 with 12 knockouts, hey man, he's on his way to do something. He's a factor. You got to consider him now. I believe it. So I'm going to go with Conor Benn. I'm gonna say about a 9th round knockout. I'm gonna say 9th round knockout. Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
There you have it right there, guy. But salute to Gary Walker. He always in the building. Salute, good brothers.
Wow.
Okay, underrated. Do you feel some way different?
Yeah. Oh look, I'm
explain yourself, then, good brother. Explain yourself.
I think Vargas got something to prove. I think this could be a trap fight. Okay. And I'm feeling that Vargas gonna win by decision.
Okay. Very well could, man. It's a nice test. I like it. That's what's so interesting about the fight. And I'm glad you see it that way because when I first saw it, I was thinking that way too. And I went back and looked at the fight and really tried to consider and weigh it. And I started saying, well, hey, man. And then I believe there's a part of me inside that wanted to get over so that, like I say, he can add to the pot and we can be assured of more big fights moving forward. So that's what I'm hoping. Then that way boxing can't mess us up no more. They got to put them together, and we get to go see more fights.
So underrated. You said you got him by decision.
Yeah, I got Vargas by decision.
You know what type of decision? Split, unanimous.
Split.
Good decision. Okay.
God Body Sports say we scaring him.
Hey, what happened? What happened, God Body? You put some money down, brother?
Hey, we're scared. The panel usually right around here. You feel me? Usually right around here. I did make a mistake a couple weeks ago, and I didn't think Dylan White was gonna win. I called a boo-boo. I apologize to the panel, apologize to the chat, but I was way off.
Nah, don't apologize, brother, because there was some shady shit went on in that fight too. People ain't really talking about it. Because remember, they said before that fight that them gloves for the suspect is his mother. Remember?
Right.
They were saying that shit. And then old boy was coming off of COVID. Old boy, he did not look right in that fight. He did not look like the vet.
Black Star, you said you were wrong for that. Not Black Star, Basement. Actually, that's number 2 for you, Basement. You didn't think Heron and the Frampton fight was gonna go well, neither.
Yeah, I did. 2 in a row.
Hey, that's Dr. Lotto. The way Heron looked at that last fight before that. Man.
But before then, I was on the road.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I did call the Ortiz fight.
Yeah, you did.
Lord.
7.
Yep.
Remember Mike 202? You put that in the chat. Iceman always saying 7.
Yeah, it's something about that number. There's something about that number with you, because there's always a 95% chance you always right. It's something about you and the number 7.
Hey man, he be hitting, man, bringing home that big money, man. He was telling me, I was like, hey, bro.
God Body Sports said all is good. Dylan White wanted to get his juice there.
But you know what? Oh, sorry. By Dylan White, he be Povetkin, but I feel Povetkin. He didn't really come into that fight. He didn't really. I think he looked high.
Came off COVID, bro. He wasn't really all. They rushed that fight.
Yeah.
You know.
And so you got Dylan. He popping jump. He said, "Yeah, I'm ready to fight the top contenders." So why don't you fight Ortiz? All right.
Salute to the good brother Malachi Ben Yassif.
What'd you fight?
What'd you say, brother?
Huh?
I thought you said so. I was saying.
No, I said Dylan White. He talking junk now. So I'm saying he ready to be a champion and stuff like that. Come on, man. Come on now. You supposed to knock him out the first time.
Okay. It seemed like God Body Sports coming at me. God Body, the reason why I picked Frampton over Heron is because the fight before Heron had fought, he had quit.
Yeah, that really made it suspect.
And that made it real suspect for me as a betting fan to put some money. I didn't put no money on the fight, but if I would have put money on the fight, I gave y'all my pick. It was Frampton. I didn't believe that Heron was gonna go over to Saudi Arabia and do what he did. He had a hell of a fight. I never seen Jamal Heron box the way he boxed against Frampton in that fight, and I salute him.
Hey, I got still
the fight before that. To answer your question, God Body Sports, the fight before that, I felt Heron quit. And I felt that maybe if he would have gotten him a tough situation, a tight situation, he might have quit again.
Exactly. And I was questioning it myself, man. But I'm gonna do like use one of Basement's terms, man. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Now, people, this is just a little tidbit in case you haven't thought about it. Everybody knows about the documentary that came out about Daniel Kinahan, right? Over there at NTK Global.
Now, a lot of people ain't hip to that, Black Star.
Man, yeah. A lot of people
are not hip to that.
Man, you haven't seen that documentary about Daniel Kinahan and MTK Global, man, the mob ties.
Oh yeah.
Man, definitely take your time to go to YouTube and Google it and put that thing up and watch it, man. Because this dude is a bona fide gangster by all accounts, man. Everybody we talk to from in the UK area out there and so forth all know about this guy, and they all tell us the same thing, man. This dude is a gangster. But anyway, just adding to tie this to that, Frampton is actually an MTK Global fighter. He happened to be the only one who was not paying MTK Global, and all of a sudden now he loses. You know, is that a way to get out of that and get the heat off the back of his head? I mean, who knows? I mean, I'm not trying to take nothing away from the brother, but I do find it kind of interesting that in a fight like that, he says before the fight, hey, if I don't win, then I'm gonna go ahead and retire, and then he does just that, and then he says, yeah, I'm retiring. It's not easy to walk away from the sport of boxing, so we'll see what happens to him moving forward.
And he walk away just like that.
Yeah.
That don't look right.
Yeah, let's see if he stays away though. That's the key.
Yeah.
Or when things cool down, all of a sudden he just perks back up again.
Through that, Malachi said, yeah, he felt that he should have Provoking should have took off a little bit more time from that cold. We all agree.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was rushing. He should have fell back.
Yeah. If you look at the grand scheme of it, Eddie Hearn uses him as a pawn. His pawn is put him in Deontay Wilder's face. Every time Deontay Wilder is addressed to him, it talks about Dylan White. That way he can't get to Tyson Fury. You see, why don't them two guys fight? Why don't them two guys fight? You see what I'm saying? Because they want this AJ and Tyson Fury fight so bad, man. I mean, when you sit back and reminisce about the last year and all the things that they have done to ensure that fight takes place and Deontay Wilder does not get the trilogy that they had agreed to legally, ain't none of these guys interested in being stand-up men to say, hey, we agreed to it, so we're going to fulfill the obligation that we agreed to in the beginning because this is how we got the title shot rematch in the first place. They're not going to come up and say like that. They're not showing themselves to be honorable men. They say, nah, it expired. No, we don't have to. Everything, no, we're going to get out. Fight him. How about that fight? That's why every now and then, right on cue, he starts running his mouth. Oh, man, why he's a question to buy me? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do. Man, you ain't going to do shit to get knocked the fuck out. And they made Povetkin, they probably put Povetkin to the side and told him, look, man, you fucked up. You shouldn't have did this. You did this, the third. All of a sudden, it got cold. And all of a sudden, oh, well, we don't care about that. The rematch is going to be on this date. So you got to get your ass in there and look at him. He looked all chunky when he was on the weigh-in, So, to me, it wasn't legit. He got the win. Oh, well, it don't matter. He can't beat Deontay Wilder. No motherfucker.
Nah, he can't.
Don't start nothing on here today, Black Star.
And you know what? I'm gonna hold what I got to say back because it'll start a whole another conversation. We're gonna kind of stick on to the script where we going right now. But I see God Body keep coming at me. Hold on. Henry also dropped that guy. He quit. And he knew the fans ain't like what he did. But he still quit. God Body. He still quit. And that's what when a fighter quit in the fight for me, it's time for me to go back to him.
Make you question whether he still had fight in him anymore. You see fighters do that. If you remember, well, you might not remember years ago, but Bert Cooper, when he fought Evander Holyfield, he caught a lot of stuff because he was accused of quitting in the fight. And when he fought Evander Holyfield, you could see him. There was a moment in the fight where he actually turned like he was going to run away, but he turned back to the fight like he thought about that because he had so much pressure on him. But he was able to live that down because he went back in there and sucked it up and finished the fight. He lost, but the label was being put on him, and he didn't really have to get it off. But the moment was there where he almost began. And that's what we didn't know what was going to happen with him. And it wasn't so much about what we thought about him as a fighter. But when something like that happens, that's an intangible. You can't a figure for where it's going to go, because that's what's inside of that fight. So he proved to us that he go out there and finish the fight, and he did what he had to do. So it looked good, man. And I'm glad it happened that way, but I couldn't put no money on it before it happened. I understood why Basement did that.
Yeah.
I'd have been scared of that money hanging out there like that.
Yeah. Especially like when you a fighter, when they see you quit, it's no matter you win, it stays with you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It stays with you.
Exactly.
No matter what way it stays with you. You know, you should that stays with you. So that's what y'all gotta understand.
Hey, I'm glad he came out on top. But then now, okay, since we're talking about Jamal Hearn, okay, what's going on? Shakur Stevenson jumped right on his ass as soon as he got off that and told him, look here, man. You know, I know we train together and we buddies and all that type of shit, but I'm trying to get this belt, man. I mean, we gonna do this thing or what? You know?
Yeah.
You know, I need that belt. I'm trying to get.
He got 30 days.
Yeah.
Well, he probably got less than 30 days now. He probably got about 20-something days now to respond.
Did you hear what he said already? He already responded.
He did.
He already said. He already said. He said if he can't get Oscar Valdez, he's gonna drop the belt.
Quack.
You're not getting in there with Shakur, man. You're not doing it. You know? And really and truly, I mean, because of that belt, and the fact is everybody knows Oscar Valdez is ducking him and using the belt as a means to duck him. When he should just say, well, fuck it, let's fight. Let's go and negotiate that fight right now. Before this guy even had a chance to do anything, before the fight took place, they could have already been in negotiations. He could have already said that. He could have already got it verbally that, okay, Jamal Hearn is not going to push for this fight. So I'm going to go ahead and get this fight in, and then we can see what happens. Because to me, that's what should have happened. That way Jamal Hearn would have to give up his belt or consider it. You know, I mean, he should have been thinking this up. So, you know, it's unfortunate that it go down this way, but that's the type of thing that keeps us from getting those fights that we want, and that we keep bitching about in boxing. Boxing ain't doing this and boxing ain't doing that. But this is also the problem. The fans of guys like Oscar Valdez, they're gonna have to get on his ass. They're gonna have to let him know when he do that. Next time he fight, they can't show up. They gotta let him know, man, fuck that, man. I don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he's gonna fight the guys that everybody wanna see. But as long as we keep taking what they dishing out, when a fighter get in position like that, where he should fight a guy, even though the unification was there, that's still the better fight. That's still the fight everybody wants to see. You see? Don't let them use the game against us.
Yeah, but you know the problem, Black Star, Brother Black Star, and the people in the chat, and the brothers in the chat, and brothers on the panel, people in the chat. The average casual fan, and I've been hearing this lately, they want to stick to one side instead of the truth. I believe right now they got this fanboy. They got this fanboy blood in them, man. They don't want to see no other way, just one way. Look how the way you break it down. Look the way how us brothers break it down. These fanboys and these fangirls, I gotta put these fangirls into it. It's poison, man. It gets like, do you see what we seeing? Because it seems like you're not.
Salute to the good brother Ricky Williams. Salute, peace.
Salute to Ricky Williams. Salute to the brother. It's like they don't want to know the truth.
Yeah, they don't want to know, man. And that's the thing. And they don't really care. Like, they always talking about, well, I'm a fan of boxing. I'm a fan of boxing. I mean, that's another facade that's going on in the sport. All this fanboy shit and you this and that, and I'm a fan of boxing, and I'm not this and that. That's all bullshit. You do not get into this sport just purely per se for the sport. It's a fighter that caught your eye that made you start to pay attention to the sport, and it drew you in. So it's the product. It's not the sport that actually makes. It's like football, man. I'm not watching fucking Appalachian State play fucking Puget Sound, I could give a fuck about that game. But you telling me that you're gonna have fucking Clemson versus Alabama? I'm checking. Hell yeah, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So it plays a part. So people that it's gonna play a part somewhere in your judgment anyway. If you like a fight, you like how he moves, you like the way things are going, and you see him going for something, and then you see cats move differently around him, you going to attend to that. You're gonna be like, man, that right there, and you're gonna point it out. But then you can't sit there and say, well, I'm just a fan of the sport. Nah, it don't work that way.
Yeah.
Damn fanboys.
I said to Reggie,
These damn fanboys.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like you said, yeah, man, I rock with Earl Smith. Man, you a fanboy, you're a fanboy. Man, I had cats mad with me on Facebook because somebody put a post up about Rocky Marciano versus Evander Holyfield. And I was like, man, this ain't even a fucking fight. That man will kill that motherfucker, man. Then on top of that, I said that punk should have fought Sonny Liston. Oh, you should have seen how them guys dripped out the sky. They was coming, boy. They had everything. Oh, that's the dumbest. Oh, you can't. He was this. He was a contender. I'm like, man, look at the list of guys that motherfucker beat, man. Everybody he beat was old. That was worth anybody.
salute, good brother Ricky.
Hey, peace to the guys. How y'all doing, man? I missed y'all. What's going on?
What's going on, good brother?
Nah, I ain't mentioned let me stop.
What's popping?
What's
popping?
good?
Where we at?
Man, going over these cards, man. We just talked about the Conor Benn and Samuel Vargas fight.
Nah,
You not feeling it, huh?
man. Like I keep like these Euro fighters just not doing it. They not worth my time right now, bro. Like I just been reevaluating boxing for real. Like it's like these Euro boys until y'all step across the water, man. Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. Ain't nothing to talk about till y'all come across the water. They ain't cut the same. I don't care what nobody say. They not cut the same, bro. Look at the Euro fighters that got beat just, in these last 8 months alone. Frampton got dusted by, you know what I'm saying, a dude that's ducking. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Hey,
True.
and you know what? It all started back when Black Star took on that Kell Brook.
Come on, man. They like and what
Every since then, man.
and what people not understanding really about boxing right now, it's in a transitional period. You got to remember a lot of these stars that we familiar with, they aging out. You know what I'm saying? So we got to wait for these young guys. Boots about to make his entrance into the top tier tonight. Y'all know that's easy fucking work. Let's just keep it buck, right? So we got to get these names, we got to get Jamonte up there. We got to build these fighters up because a lot of these fighters are aging out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
True that. True that.
Or ducking.
Well, that's the top ranked way.
Yeah.
The good brother Black Star said something the other day when he said Triple G just turned 39. I'm like, man, damn.
Yeah, man. He ain't trying to fight nobody.
Right. I'm just like, shit. Oh, it's only one Floyd, man. And shit, for some of these guys, and there's only one Bernard Hopkins. I'm gonna say that too.
Like they don't like these fighters, man. They know what they doing, man. They know what they doing. Why you think I keep trying to tell people, we talked about this before, bro. Fighters sign with a certain promotional company for certain reasons, bro. You go to top rank when you don't want to fight nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Triple G just worked out a great deal. You can't be mad at Triple G, honestly, business wise. He worked out a great deal. He basically get to move how he want to move, aka duck, right? Guaranteed for each fight, and he get. Even though I don't think the zone stock probably worth much, but the zone sucks to us here. But worldwide, you know what I'm saying? They got soccer and football, as they call it, and all that other shit. So I mean, he might be sitting pretty. Why would you want to get in there with? We want to see it, right? We want to see it. We would love to see GGG fight a premier fighter, but why would he?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why would he? Right? That's the same with y'all, with Terrence Crawford. He getting guaranteed money. Why? And he's not about to fight Sean Porter, right? That's the rumor going around that him and Sean Porter not fighting. So we know you ain't getting Manny Pacquiao, bro. Stop. You're not getting Manny Pacquiao. So who you gonna fight in the Middle East that's even worse that's watching?
Lopez.
Worth us watching.
Lopez.
Come on, man. He over there, man. Y'all already know what it is, man.
Right.
Same with Heron. Same with the boy that just won and said he was gonna fight. And then y'all know the fight where he stopped, dude. I can never remember the kid name, man.
Yeah, the last fight he hit.
Yeah, where he outboxed him. Like I said, man, they talk in the sunlight, but once they get in the dark, boy, they ain't calling them names. You know what I'm saying? They're not calling them names, bro.
He said he dropped the title before he fights you.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, you beat Frampton, but let's do a $150, boy. Frampton wasn't even supposed to be in there with nobody, bro. He was over. He looked flabby. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. We giving Jamal Herring props for something he should have been able to do easy. He should have stopped him earlier.
Yeah.
He should have stopped him earlier. You supposed to press Frampton, man. You sitting up there on the back foot against Frampton, nigga. Shut up, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Only thing about the Conor Ben Samuel Vargas, this is a semi across the water. Like you say, my brother need to take a trip across the water to validate himself. You know, Vargas, I don't know. I think it's a good fight, though. It's a good test. It's not going to mean he's all world, but, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I want to add a new name in there, of some big fights. Because he looked good against Formella, whatever that means. We're still trying to figure that out. But, more questions like that, or fighters like that, give us more interest in another fight down the line. Maybe he'll get in there with Virgil Ortiz, since they're not trying to make him a Speedy Rashidi or somebody, who knows? They don't even talk about Speedy Rashidi Ellis, man. It's like this dude out there, he would fucking Oscar, and they just put him on the fucking shelf. He been sitting there for years, man. You need to get the hell out of there, man. You need to do a homicide on these motherfuckers.
Hey, is Vargas the underdog tonight?
Yeah.
Bro, Vargas, man, looking at Vargas, man, he only lost to Amir Khan.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second.
And he fought Virgil Ortiz last.
Yeah, man. Like,
the PGA
Ben might
big dog.
Hey, man, I need to. Ben might lose this fight, bro.
Yeah, so I say it's a good test.
Ben might lose this fight.
Yeah, and there's
salute to the good brother Kareem Keys in the building. Salute, good brother Kareem. Okay,
Kareem Keys, salute to you, brother. Yeah, there's a Flavian Marcoux out there in UK has been calling him out, calling him a glass jaw fighter, and he picking.
Bro, so, he lost to Danny Garcia and Amir Khan and Virgil Ortiz Jr. Man, Conor Ben might get stopped tonight, bro.
Hey, I've never gave my prediction yet either.
Hold up, I gotta speak.
Hey, hold on.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Like I said, I wasn't even interested in this fight. Who is Conor Ben? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't impress me like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's like 17 and man, hold up, bro. Give me a second, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, he didn't look too bad his last fight. So it's like, like I say, I give him the benefit of the doubt, man, because I want to see the crop of decent fighters grow so we can get more decent matchups, or at least matchups that we're interested in, at the very least. And that could be. We'll see. But it's a good test for him. If he can pass it and do the reverse of what Ricky's talking about, then, hey, you got to say, well, okay, but maybe it's a little something there. How much we still wouldn't know. But he, take him to the next level. Let's see.
Correct.
Yeah, man. That's all right, though. That's the only one in there. The other one is just the broad chicks, man. I think one of them is named Ebony something, and I don't know. But they was talking
I just had to pull it up.
We did. Yeah.
I do.
But one thing I do want to say about this, man, before Ricky come back to, is that you got to give props to the zone because they really do push female fight. They do push it. You know, you don't see PBC really doing that, man. The other day, I noticed on Facebook, Boxing Playhouse had, what's that sister, man? She, damn, she was another
Shakur.
no, the sister, man. It was another sister that's boxing that's out there, and she actually got a model contract, so she's not very looking sister, but she, you know, she's pretty good fighter too. But you know, you got ones like that in the U.S. that these guys aren't taking in top rank either. They're not taking and putting out there and really pushing women's boxing. See, if they was doing it in conjunction with the zone, that would help the whole sport as well. And plus, you got Carissa. I mean, why in the hell ain't y'all? I mean, man, I can't understand that part. I just don't understand. Baumgart, Alicia Baumgart, that's her name. Alicia Baumgart. Yeah. And you know, these guys sitting on their shoulders, man. That's an opportunity right there. Cause like, look what they did with the zone. They put the weigh-in out there, and you had one out there with a bikini on, and her whole thing was just sitting there with her boobs. You see what I'm saying? That was like the marketing tool. She didn't even put her clothes back on when they did the face-off, because you know what I'm saying. She's selling the fight like that. You know, I mean, come on, man.
Either way, I'm going with them titties, boy. Them titties get lovely in that lingerie, boy. I don't give a fuck when it lose. I'm going with them titties, boy. Them titties is shit.
Boy. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Here you go, right here. They on the zone card. Shannon Courtney versus Ebony Bridges.
Yeah.
And Savannah Marshall versus Maria Lindbergh.
Yeah, I forgot about the Savannah Marshall one. And that's the one that Clarissa Shields is going to handle that in a little bit, because they got some back and forth. I think she beat Clarissa in amateurs, so they're trying to really boost that up in the background. So, you know, Gold ain't going to have no problem with this broad, man. But that's what they're trying to build up. But, you know, that's the zone doing that. It ain't happening over here. They ain't even talking about nothing, man.
Yeah.
And that's sad, man. I mean, and Clarissa deserves to have support, and they should be pushing her strong. I mean, she
ain't white, bro. She ain't white. Like, if Clarissa was white, she'd be bigger than Loma Chico. She a female, right? Man, come on, man. Y'all already know what it is, man.
Oh, yeah. Because Christy Martin, they was trying to do all that with her until Ali daughter got on them.
Hey, this fight with Conor Ben and Ortiz, man. Yeah. Like it can go one or two ways, right? Looking at Conor Ben, man, he doesn't stay on his jab. He try to catch you with counter. It looked like to me that he tries to be a combination between a counter puncher and a come forward fighter, right? He don't really stay on his jab. Looking at Vargas, if Vargas stay on his jab and his defense tight tonight, he got enough power to stop Conor Ben, bro.
Yeah, because Conor Ben's defense is suspect.
Right, and looking at Ortiz, man, Ortiz, you got to have a jab to beat him. Look, I just looked at him against what's the boy name, Virgil Ortiz Jr. and Amir Khan, bro. They beat him with the jab. You know what I'm saying? So if Conor Ben ain't on his jab, he might have a nasty night tonight, bro. And looking at his two fights that I just looked at, he doesn't utilize the jab consistently.
That's a good point. And you better know that.
We'll see in an hour or so, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, like Samuel Vargas has been in, like, no matter what nobody says, y'all already know our rule. What competition matters, right? And looking at who they've been in there with, I mean, Vargas has been in there with some heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? At least name wise, and he fought Amir Khan when he was still decent. He fought Danny Garcia when he was you know, a top welterweight. So I mean, Conor Ben better bring his lunch today. That's all I got to say. I mean, looking at most of his fights, he don't have super knockout power. It seems like all his fights go the distance, most of them anyway.
Yeah, that's why. And the one thing like they gave that kind of caught my eye was the fact that he was able to stop another, and Sean Porter couldn't. So that, you know, that gave me a point of where, well, okay, well, how good is he? You know, that kind of thing. So, you know, that's why I want to see this fight here, because this right here will either back up, you know, some of the thoughts I had, or let me know that's fool's gold like a motherfucker. That's for sure, man. Yeah. that's pretty much it for the zone, man. As far as that goes, man. But like I say, that's going on now. Which card you guys want to talk about now, brother? Hello?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, okay. I hear you.
Oh, what's up?
Well, I didn't realize my I don't know what's going on, but my phone has a mind of its own because it seems like it keeps going on mute itself.
You top rank got a card tonight?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a real good one. They got well, they start out with these lesser fights, man. They got Sonny Coffee versus Waldo Quartz. I don't know them, but they heavyweights. Jeremiah Milton, J-Ron, Feeney, or something like that. Looks like they're heavyweights, 231. One guy weighed the other 222.
Joe Smith. Your boy Joe Smith.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna give you that. But Duke Reagan. Now this is
He's from my hometown. He's from here, Cincinnati. Duke Reagan. Shout out to Duke Reagan. Hey, go watch the good brother, man. Watch him come out with another victory. This should be his second pro fight, I believe. A third pro fight. Third.
Yeah, he got Charles Clark. So he coming in at 125.8, and Charles Clark coming in at 126.6. So we about to do that thing, man. So check out my brother Duke Reagan, man, and let's see him go out there and get that win, bro. Then we got Trey Lip Morrison, Jason Bergman. That's some heavyweights. I don't know neither one of them. Then we got Robson Consecal or some shit.
Don't do it. No.
Yeah, versus Jesus Antonio Amuda. They fighting at 128.4.
So Joe Smith Jr., right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. We almost to there. One more bum fight. We'll start getting some good. Albert Bell versus Manuel Ray Rojas. That's going to be 132. Then we get to Big Baby Jared Anderson versus Jeremiah Carpenter. They're going to fight. Then F.A. Jogba versus Brian Howard. Then fight of the night, and the one right here that should put Joe Smith Jr. over the top and into that better BAL sweepstakes.
It's about time for that one, bro. Let's get it on that one.
Yeah,
Stop
man.
playing.
They prolonged that shit too. You're supposed to spin that.
Man.
That's not a bad card. You got your Big Baby, Jared Anderson, F.A. Jogba. Definitely need to see what he's going to look like coming in there. And then, like I say, the main event, man. Where your brothers want to start first, man.
Is this F.A. Jogba first or second fight with Top Rank?
Second.
Okay. So they know they know. I'm gonna get that one to F.A. Jogba because they seen him in the ring and now they know what they're working with. So they probably put him in there with a style that he can beat.
Yeah, he better look good. He was only like 200
He will.
pounds too. That's the other thing. This guy, he weighed at 218.
He will.
And he's like 239.6. So if he don't mop the floor with this dude. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gotta do that, man. Big Baby Jared Anderson. I definitely want to see him again. I like how he's going, man. He's staying busy, man. He fight every couple of weeks. He ain't bullshit. It's like what is fifth fight in the last 7-8 months? I mean, he's been going at it, man. Every time he get out, man, I want to go again. Back out, man. He's staying sharp, man. He's gonna be a problem in the future, man. All that shit Larry Merchant was talking about ain't gonna come to pass, man, because you got another American heavyweight right here. It's gonna be a damn problem for some cats. So we'll see how far he can take it, man. But I like what I'm seeing so far, man. That's for sure. I'm liking that, man. Sure. Now.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I ain't too worried about them undercard guys, man. They don't. You know
Yeah,
like,
that's just formality.
But F.A. Jogba should win that one, man. I'm going with Joe Smith Jr., man. Like, he just hungry, bro. He, like,
yeah.
I mean, nobody's going to beat him except a top-tier guy, man. He knows how to box. His jab is vicious. He got, like, people sleep on Joe Smith's jab, man. It remind me of Big Charlo's jab. You know what I'm saying? It's a strong, fast jab that can hurt you. He can knock you out with a jab. And his power, once he get on the inside, it's just ridiculous, bro. Like, You got to be able to keep Joe Smith off you. If you can't keep him off you, it's a short night for you, bro. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. There ain't no extra shit. That's just what it is, bro. He hit too hard for you to, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you got to handle that business today, man. Become champ, WBO. And hey, man, it looks like, I know that Bob Arum had said a couple of months ago that he was throwing out the idea of getting him out there because Beterbiev if he wins this fight. So, man, he already fought Bivol. He lost that fight.
Yep.
Like he said, there were some things he needed to do more in that fight, and he's realizing that now. And, he want to make some adjustments. So that's the other reason I want to see him tonight, too, because I want to see how he adjusts, or even if he has to against this guy. Then if they do set that up, if he wins, man, Beterbiev, oh, man, yes, sir. I think Beterbiev is right for an upset. I think he's the perfect guy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I can tell who on here with us, man. Oh, okay.
No, we are.
All right. What you guys think?
The damn internet is so disrespectful.
Internet been tripping for the past couple of days.
I just been reading up on with stuff with people. Let me tell you something, man. It's crazy how people could talk so damn tough on social media, and then when you see stuff, man, it's like when you see people in person, they can't repeat it, man. I was just reading about some stuff some people were saying about DMX, man, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna stop reading these comments before I went outside and caught me something.
It's just people are just disrespectful, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I heard that the feminists is after some old lyrics back in '98. They trying to hold that up against him. They try to cancel him.
That's why y'all see my mic on mute, because I was reading and I didn't want to read out loud, but it was just like it's just people are a trip, man. They're a trip.
They can't wait for especially a black man to pass. They're gonna review your life right off the jump. If anybody show you any love, they're gonna try to take that away from you.
See, but that's the whole thing, man. People don't understand the game, especially when it comes to black entertainers. You know what I'm saying? The entertainment ain't the music. It's not you being a fighter. It's not the act. It's not Denzel and Training Day. The entertainment is to build you up and watch you fall.
Yeah,
that's the entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir. We had a conversation the other day. Me and one of my partners, he was talking about, but same way, like they build you up just to break you down.
That's their way of letting all the others know that's on their way up. We got the power to do that. So you better do what the hell we say. What we gonna do is
keep that going, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, bro. It's like DMX all of these years sold out stadiums, sold out. You know what I'm saying? Like
stadiums.
That's like before. He was up here in Minnesota at Soundset. You know what I'm saying? Retired. I mean, he up here with rappers like Lil Baby and Young M.A. You know what I'm saying? In New School. You know what I'm saying? He come in, fill the whole place up, and tear the bitch down. Tear it down. Who ain't heard of Rough Riders after? The same people that's talking shit was bumping Rough Riders in their shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, that's what people do. They don't just like in life. Nobody wants to be on your journey. They want the rewards from it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be on your journey. Your journey is yours and yours alone. And people, y'all come out all this time. Nobody was, we were, because that's our shit. DMX wrenched the mic from Bad Boy. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Bad Boy was reigning terror on the East Coast and music in general before of course, the West Coast had dropped. Snoop, y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? But on the East Coast, DMX wrenched the mic from Bad Boy. But none of these people that was talking shit about DMX now that this man is passed, that he gone, and no matter what, he left a name. His name will live on in history. You know what I'm saying? When none of y'all shouting him out on the come up, right? Soon as they fall, everybody and their mom and daddy got something to say. Shut the fuck up.
They want to pile on.
Shut the fuck up. People make me sick. I can't stand people, bro.
Yeah, I agree. It's just that's why I just stopped reading it. I was like, you know what, man, this is not gonna do nothing but make you more madder than what you are. So it's like, just leave it alone, man. And like he said, this is why I said I can't stand people. I really can't. This is why I have a small circle, because people aggravate my soul.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, that's black man catch hell out here, bro. Look at brother Deshaun Watson, man. You know, they about to do it on this brother. At least they trying to. They trying.
Yeah. Hey, that's crazy. That's what we was talking about. Bill Cosby, T.I. Look, they start coming for your head. And the Deshaun Watson thing, that's just so crazy.
Man, that shit all bullshit.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's just funny how. Oh, it's funny how people can just sit up here and just, I don't know, can entertain the lie, can entertain the lie of it. You feel me?
And like you said, bro, it's like Deshaun Watson, man. Like, where's the validation of, like, the internet? Everybody got an opinion. There's billions of people on the internet. Validate your opinion. What's the validation, bro? Where's the validation? Where's the proof? That's what killed me about YouTube in general, and especially in boxing, bro. People sitting up there like with this Eddie Hearn situation, right? Okay, this week, next week, the week after, 2 months ago. No, it doesn't matter. Last week, Eddie Hearn said, I have an announcement for y'all by Friday or Saturday, right? Right before his tick deadline and shit, all of a sudden, here come Tyson Fury, old bum ass, talking about, oh, I got an offer, I'll review it Sunday. If you got the offer, why you can't review it now? What's the hold up?
He was anxious last time. If it doesn't happen in 3 days, it's going
you
to be
ready
over.
to fight? What's the hold up? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, these people, man, I was on a panel a couple of days ago, bro. Man, I'm gonna send it to y'all so y'all can see it, bro. They trying to talk about all this sources, you know what I'm saying? Sources. My sources say, and y'all still ain't got no fight, bro. Where's y'all validation? Where's the proof? Y'all keep giving us a narrative or trying to give us y'all narrative whatever point y'all protect gets shot down.
Right.
It gets shot down and we don't do it, right? The people that's on the other side, we don't do it. Y'all side, the people y'all capping for, does it. The truth of the matter is simply this, guys. It's just like here in our world in America, bro. You got one side of people who believe whatever the fuck the powers that be tell them, right? Whatever they tell them, right? Then you got the other faction, that people that actually look at information and digest it for what it is. It's the same in boxing and sports and entertainment, right? You have one side who just believe what the powers that be tell them, ride out with that shit, and then you got the other side of people who actually take information, critically digest it, and then come to an opinion, right? And those people, 9 times out of 10, are gonna be right in their assessment. Where's the fight?
Exactly.
Bud Crawford, where's your fight? Tyson Fury, where's the fight? Where?
Maybe they're going to fight each other.
Shit. Do something. Should get off the pot. Do something. Like, I don't even report that shit, bro, because it's what difference does it make when they've been telling us for almost 16 months that this fight is happening and shit happened?
And it's funny because they're trying to use the month of April as a cap month because they keep talking about coming. But everybody knows that it already went out that in May they're going to get an announcement from the arbitration. So everybody, nothing can be settled until that happens anyway. So they're trying to tie it all together so that when it drops, all of a sudden there's, because this now, we can't because of this now. Oh, come on, man. Y'all waiting on that shit anyway.
Man.
But Black Star, I got a question though. I got a question for that. Who's gonna pay for it?
And like I said, man, if we go from They don't know where the fight's going to be to automatic Eddie Hearn saying, yeah, I got investors who say they don't care if we have fans or not. You know what I'm saying? I just want to watch the fight. Then what's the problem? Yeah. 2, logistics. What is y'all talking about? Why would you take 2 fighters that's European, right? AJ and Fury. Why would you take them out of the UK when that's y'all major fan base? Why are y'all making it harder for the fans to give y'all money? That's stupid.
Yeah. And look how many fans have forgotten that Tyson Fury don't have a license in the UK.
Right.
So
it don't make, but if y'all got the dough, it should be no problem for y'all to go over there to the UK and massage something out, right?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Stop lying, bro. That's all I keep trying to stop lying. And y'all, if y'all gonna keep believing liars, at least say, nigga, look, I'm believing a liar. This is what I want to, but that ain't it. The real thing is that y'all hate Deontay Wilder so much. Y'all ride a narrative that y'all know is bullshit just because. Just because.
Top Rank's supposed to have a blank check. Remember that? Everybody forgot about the blank check that's supposed to happen at ESPN Top Rank. They're supposed to have a blank check. All of a sudden now, like Brother Clarence said, who's gonna pay for it?
Top Rank with y'all boy. First is we got Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Stop, bro. How many times Manny Pacquiao gonna invite you to fuck and don't show up?
You're never gonna show up.
You've been chasing this girl since 2017, bro. It's 2021. She ain't fucking you. She'll fuck everybody else but you, bro.
I'm starting to think Pacquiao's already retired.
It don't make no sense, right? But then y'all sit up there, yeah, but it's been announced. Y'all remember a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, it's done. Saturday is gonna. Where's that announcement, bro?
2-fight deal.
Me and Basement was mad as hell because we sitting there waiting. We waiting, and after a while, we like, man, this is full of shit. It ain't about to be no damn announcement. Here we go again.
You better off waiting for Jesus to come back, bro. These people, like I said,
you wrong for that,
bro. I keep telling these folks, man, what don't y'all understand? These people are paid liars. They're paid to lie to you. It's just like when you, if you ever been caught up in some shit and you get interrogated, you in that little ass room with no windows. They get paid to lie to you. It's a law that the cops can lie to you to get you convicted. That's what they doing. But y'all keep riding with this bullshit like y'all goofy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all voted for Joe Biden. I'm sure y'all did. It is ridiculous. Every time I talk to them, I just lose a little bit more faith in humanity, bro. Don't let no aliens come. Shit, it's a wrap for us, bro. It's a wrap for us, bro. People, y'all, fuck out of here, bro. These people is crazy, bro. They just stupid. I don't care what nobody say. They stupid. Wait till I send y'all the link to this video, bro. I'm gonna send y'all the link and watch it. These motherfuckers they was all go, no breaks. Y'all hear me?
They all in, dude.
All go, no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, is his mental good enough? You don't know what that man's mental state is. How you gonna sit up there and assume what some other man is thinking?
Right.
How you gonna do that? And at the same breath, call him a bum when y'all say Tyson Fury's the greatest heavyweight in the last 20 years. So what does that mean? If he we all know he didn't beat him clean. I'm tired of even arguing that point, bro. We all know he didn't beat him clean. If that's what you believe, so be it. Knock yourself out. He still owed this man a third fight. Funny how when AJ got mollywopped by Ruiz, right? What was everybody saying? Oh, when everybody was like, yo, Ruiz should fight Deontay Wilder. They PBC. That way they can lock up the belts. That's where they can get unified, right? Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Right? And what was they saying? No, AJ gets a second fight. AJ's got a contract. He's got to get his chance, but he get his belt back, right?
Right.
But y'all won't say the same to Deontay Wilder. Shut the fuck up.
That's it, man.
It's just that simple. Shut the fuck up. Y'all talk about, oh, you a fan of I'm a fan of boxing. If it's good for fucking AJ, why ain't it good for Deontay Wilder?
Ah, man, listen. I was in the group arguing with some guys the other day, and they was talking about the Fury and AJ. Who you got? I just asked him, I say, so did this. Y'all just gonna surpass the Wilder and Fury 3, huh? Like it just don't exist. And they like, well, it's like Wilder losing the arbitration. I'm like, how do you know he losing the arbitration? How do you know? What information did they give you? He like, well, you know what? You're right. I say, so ain't it kind of funny every time that motherfucker boxing dies down or ain't really nothing going on, or when PBC started to come up with a fight or the Zone come up with a fight, ESPN put out some bullshit ass news feed about Top Rank and this and this and that. I said, man, they didn't sit up here and say Tyson Fury and AJ is signed a contract 3 different times. 3 different times they done said this shit. And still they ain't got no fight date. Still no fight date.
Yeah, then they fight two fight deal, not a single fight. 2 fight.
Yeah, a 2-fight deal. And this was supposed to have been signed last summer.
It was done already.
Yeah.
It was done already. What's the holdup? We got to get contracts over to Tyson Fury. Didn't he announce himself on Instagram that Daniel Kinahan had already locked up the fight for a 2-fight deal, like Basement said? Oh, but y'all just throw that out. Y'all just throw the baby out with the bathwater, huh? Just throw it out in the window, right? Man, y'all keep falling for these PayPal scammers, bro. I'll have your money in an hour. No, I'll have your money in 2. Then you go back to check their page and it's blocked. Y'all keep on.
Crazy. Yeah, they beat that up the whole year, man. No matter how many times they'll make an announcement tomorrow, it'll go right around. Yes, it's signed, it's done. Oh man, who you think gonna win? Come on, man. How many times y'all gonna have that same conversation? A fucking year there. Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks for a whole year they've been doing this shit. They're going to do it again next week. We got some possible sites that come up to play.
Exactly. Same thing. And then they'll be saying, yeah, it's any day now. I can't wait. The consensus is that everybody wants to see the consensus is everybody wants to see a unification fight. I don't give a fuck about Fury or AJ. You want me to get excited for the fight? Sign a fucking fight. And at that point, still then, with the parties involved, I'm not gonna believe it till I see their asses walking in the ring and pounding gloves before the refs say fight.
I mean, they even ignoring the phone. Tyson Fury, he come right out and say exactly the same shit we say. There's no venue, there's no date, there's no finance. There is no fucking fight. And they still go with it. You can't make this shit up. Still.
These people crazy. But like I said, let them have it, bro. Sorry, Clarence. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what y'all good brothers think about damn, where he go?
Dipped out.
Oh, he might have had a difficulty because it seemed like he couldn't answer him, so he probably had sometimes he probably pop back in.
What y'all brothers think about? There you go. Good.
Okay.
Clarence.
Yeah, all right. I had to, for some reason I told you the phone's acting crazy, so I had to come out and come back in.
Looking bigs in the building.
Yeah, you good now, see. You good now.
Yeah, man, you loud and clear.
What was the question, Basement?
What do you guys think about Jerron Innocent that he coming to sweep the 147, 154, and then leave out at the 160 all divisions with all the belts.
Let's go, boo.
Hey, man, I love it. Dude, I like that. He's daring to be great. You know, anybody remember that Richard Pryor movie? He was at Bustin' Loose when they in that pyramid scheme, and he was in there. He got daring to be great. That reminds me of that. But hey,
I want to see him and Virgil. I want to see him and Virgil Ortiz get it in at some point.
Yeah,
Not now, but at some point. Yeah.
That's the likely opponent, you know, for him next, but it's not because of, you know, Golden Boy ain't gonna allow that. That's the only thing that stands in the way of that. I think, man.
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz, all they got right now, bro. He ain't gonna put Virgil Ortiz in no dangerous fights.
Yeah, especially not in there with no damn boots.
Yeah, man. But Boots ready. Like tonight, man. Boots.
Boots and Keith Thurman.
Man, yeah. There you go. That's what look, Keith Thurman needs to get back in, but he also needs to prove himself to get back in the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Boots, after this fight tonight, if he looks spectacular, it's actually, it makes more sense, because that way if Boots getting there and dog Keith Thurman, we know, hey, it was your time, bro. You had your chance, right? And Boots get to elevate. If Keith getting there and he beat Boots, then we know Boots, hey, you got a little bit more season to do, youngin. Let's get back. You see what I'm saying? It's
exactly
perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what I'm saying? But after the night, they ain't gonna be able to not say Boots' name.
Oh no, because he gonna start saying their name.
Right. They ain't gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think Lipinet's been in there with Mikey, even though it was an L. And he retired Lamont Peterson, one of the, you know, top tier welterweights of our era. Come on, man. Boots, especially if Boots dominate him in fashion, bro. Somebody gonna have to do something. Somebody gonna have to show us something.
Yeah, he's a former IBF champion too, so that's nice on the resume. You handle him, you gonna make quick work of him. Again, ain't this for the IBO title? Ain't that? What they do
Yeah,
with
I think so.
Because you know, last time he was supposed to win that. Little boy messed it up with in the fight. Yeah, man, I'm definitely psyched. I hope these fights don't overlap with Joe Smith and this fight.
No, they don't say it's just saying 12-round welterweight fight.
Yeah, because you know this started 9, and I think the Joe Smith card started 10. I believe. I just don't want the main events to collide at the same time.
No, hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on, because they got at the casino. They tell you exactly what time.
Oh, okay. Man, you got
Joe Smith. They said the Joe Smith Jr. fight should start at 10:30, and yeah, Boots should come on at 10.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll get quick work of him. You know, and
I see they got Andre. He fighting. Oh my God! Next week.
Next week, yeah. But I'm mad. Go back though. I got to give him props though, man. Because he's the man with the foresight. He said, you know what? Fuck 160. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this bump. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go to 168. Man. And if he go to 168, like we was talking last week, I want David Boone to be there to leapfrog me and jump, because he ain't got no big fight. And that's the only big fight at 168 for him, because Canelo got everybody else. There ain't no motherfucking reason why you can't just say, okay, well, you up here, goddammit, let's get it. Let's have it. You know, if they're not gonna fight each other right there like that, then man, I gotta look at him funny too. Because he ain't going to 175, and he ain't going, you know, and he can't make 160. So what are you gonna do? You got this guy coming to you. You gotta be the first man to jump on him. You supposed to jump on him soon as he walk up to you. He said he want a big fight. That's the obvious one. And all of a sudden now, be quiet about that. That shit been out there for a minute. Where's the response? If you come to one, you supposed to greet that motherfucker. You up in my shit? Ain't no other big fight for you this year. You can't make no big money. Matter of fact, if you get that fight with him, you topping what Canelo doing this year. The truth be told, you fighting a bona fide champion or a guy who's been champ for a number of years, as opposed to You know, I mean, people don't. I mean, Billy Joe Sanders and all that, man. I mean, you know, they've been champs. But, you know, this motherfucker ran from Andre for years. He just beat the other fucking whatever that dude was. Fucking arm. His arm get the one Popeye arm now, and then you fucking you know, man, shit is laughing, man. You know, that one fight right there trumps everything that Canelo can do this year. Because that's the one that's been on his ass as well. And then it's natural because the way it set it up was they had it set up to if he does stay and he doesn't retire after 168 undisputed, then he got to fight David Benavidez. But now that'll give David Benavidez somebody to fight, and whoever wins that will get an opportunity. And he can jump in and get in on it if he does stick around. But I don't think he will. I think
he won't. Black, he won't, bro. Yeah. Look, and Boo Boo is on a Canelo chase. This nigga's the Black GG, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fight him. That's all he don't want to fight unless it's Canelo. He looking for that payday, bro. No matter what nobody say, Andre had plenty of opportunities to fight another type fighter in his class, and he backed out of him several times, bro. Ain't nobody doing Boo Boo no type of way. Boo Boo just don't want to fight nobody but Canelo.
Yeah. That's the thing about
he don't want to fight nobody but Canelo, bro.
Yeah. And that move right there can get it for him. It could. If he stick around, he might have a possibility. But shit, man. You know, and if it happens,
Canelo's about to retire. You said this yourself. I'm using your words. Canelo's about to retire, bro.
Yeah, I believe it wholeheartedly. But you know, I'm just thinking it out just in case if it don't happen, he could be in position.
Just in case.
Yeah.
No. No, bro. Canelo is retiring after this third fight.
Well, you got David Benavidez out there. You got Caleb Plant. He better start looking somewhere. But that Canelo, he might as well stop looking that way because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's why I say that's his only chance if he was able to get up there and if that happened. But you know, we already know that ain't what's going down. Canelo walking right out this motherfucker, and you got to give it to him because it was smooth. He looked over that motherfucker and said, "I'm gonna go bing, 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 and I'm out this bitch, all in 1 year." And then he's gonna run around talking about how he did something that fucking Floyd never done. I undisputed. He never, you know. And then that's gonna get that shit going up.
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut you off.
Man, now think about this. What if that happened? And them two, if Floyd said, okay, he want a rematch now, he rematched him and beat Canelo. That was shit on everything he ever tried to do. That was shit on everything. Oh my God, you talk shit. I don't think I would ever shut up.
Canelo ain't stupid, bro. I'm not mad at Canelo, bro, but I'm more mad at his fans because his fans trying to make, and that's the people I'll be mad at. It's not the fighter. I understand what fighters be doing, bro. Canelo not a fighter no more. He's a businessman, man. You see what I'm saying? He's a businessman. He's in the business of boxing at this point, bro. Canelo is looking down the road. I didn't fault Mayweather. I didn't fault all my all the legends that was up, you know what I'm saying, in his era. You know, the Cottos, the Shane Mosley, you know what I'm saying? Those lions that was dying out. He don't want it. He want them checks. He want to be able to, he feel in his heart that he's earned them checks. He should be able to get that money and then ride off to the sunset. That's what Canelo doing, bro. That's all. Like I said, it's okay. But when the fans be talking, oh, he pound. No, bro, he's a businessman. Pound for pound means you're willing to take on all challengers, and within those challengers' skill set, you can beat them in any era in any day. That's what pound for pound mean to me. But how can anybody call Canelo pound for pound when you're fighting Chef Yildirim? This would mean to me, like I said, it's all. And this is because we ain't talked in a while, bro, but this is what I learned, man. Really what it comes down to is how somebody rates a fighter, right? How do you rate? It's two things. I'm sorry. It's do you know what you're looking at when you're watching a fighter and how you rate? You see what I'm saying? So, like, to use the best example right now, who's the dude he fought? Was it Callum Smith, right?
Yeah.
Callum Smith, right? Now, if you don't understand where that fighter's at, that he's a Euro fighter, that he's not the caliber of, say, a Jermell Charlo, you know, a Jamal Charlo, right? Or a Sergey Derevyanchenko, or even a Sergey Derevyanchenko, or let's even say a Boo Boo Andre, right? I don't rate a Canelo, that fighter that he's in there with, I don't rate him high enough to be like, oh, Canelo did, you know, a spectacular performance. No, that's a sparring session. You see what I'm saying? Right? Now, if he get in there with Jamal and you do the same thing to Jamal, it's, oh my God, goddamn.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all how you rate a fighter. But like I said, if you can't rate a fighter accordingly, then it's all if you know what you're looking at in a fighter. Right? Best example again is like Bud and Brooke, right? Now, even though Brooke had a name, right? Even though he was a premier welterweight, when you look at him in the ring at this point in his career, what do you see? Is he the same fighter he was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, right? But let's say Floyd came back, the God came back, right? And he actually said, I want to fight. Let's just say for money's sakes, right? Let's say he want to do Canelo versus Floyd too, right? Right? Now Floyd hit the gym like we know how Floyd hit, because we all rate Floyd high. Let's just get that out the way, right? Let's just get that out the way, right? So let's say Floyd at his age go hit the gym, right? We see him on his Instagrams, and you know how he posts, and his body ready, right? We see him in sparring or when he on the jump rope, and his feet still look phenomenal. You see what I'm saying? Then we know going in that fight, Canelo, you about to be in some shit. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to watch a fighter and know, hey, we know if Floyd come back and he's serious about a fight and getting a mega payday or whatever you want to call it against Canelo too, before he do whatever, right? We know Floyd ain't gonna come in there short stopping, right? Right? So it's all how you rate and do you know what the fuck you looking at, right? Me looking at Chef Yildirim, no, you shouldn't even know. With my boxing knowledge, what I know of boxing, I can look at Yildirim and say you have no business being in there with Canelo, even for sparring, right? Yildirim is the guy they bring in when they want Canelo to get some easy work on his light days. You see what I'm saying? But people that say they know boxing don't know this. Right? Y'all don't even understand how camps work. But y'all say that was a dime. It was supposed to be. That's why they picked him.
Damn dummies.
Hey, man, shut up, man. Shut up. It's okay, bro. If you don't know what you're talking, what did I say about these lower tier when I don't know a fighter? What I say? I don't know. I don't watch him.
Right.
Right. I can't speak on an undercard fight and I don't watch him. You like Conor Ben, I don't know. Let me look real quick. You see what I'm saying? I don't watch them, so I'm not gonna speak on them.
That's what I told him, Rick. I said, let me watch him because I can't speak on dude because I don't really know dude like that.
You see what I'm saying? But these people who capping for these people, these are premier fighters, and y'all don't know the game. Y'all don't know the game. You don't know the game. So shut up. It's okay. Shut up. Everybody's opinion is not valid. Validate your opinion. But then when we ask y'all to validate it, then it gets to, oh, Chicken Legs Wilder, or why did he lie about fighting AJ, da-da-da-da, when y'all can't even dissect a fucking conversation that this man had. Y'all, that's how stupid y'all. He said he left money on the table with AJ to fight you. That's because Deontay Wilder already promised that man a second fight, and because he's a man, he was going to honor that agreement. How is that a lie? How is that ducking AJ? I'm telling your pussy ass, I could have made more money with this man, but because I told you we're going to have a trilogy, I fought your pussy ass. Oh, he lied. AJ, shut y'all stupid ass up. Goofy asses. Stop drinking the baby's fucking juices. Get out your wife's purse.
Hey, I got breaking news, fellas. I got breaking news. Good brother Ohio runs boxing. Just posted that BBC News is reporting that Sylvester Stallone confirms Terrence Crawford is filming Creed 3 in the Middle East. That's the big announcement.
Whoa, what's the announcement again?
You lying?
That's what I'm looking at right there.
Creed 3.
What? Hey, wait a minute. Black Star.
I can't take it. I
Hold
can't
on,
take
Black Star. You got to say that over again.
Shut the
What?
fuck up. Are you serious?
I'm serious, man. I'm serious. That's it.
Wow.
Black Star, say that all over again for me.
Okay.
What?
The BBC News is saying that Sylvester Stallone confirms Terrence Crawford is filming Creed 3 in the Middle East.
What the? Who's gotta pay for it?
Yo, this shit is real.
Man.
Hold on, let me see something. Wait a minute. Now this say lined up. Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, no go show for Creed 3. Oh, I think this is a gag, man.
It's gotta be. It's got to be. If it's a Creed 3, I'm not surprised. But as far as Crawford being in that, man, that's a bunch of bullshit.
If he said that shit, I would have been. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, but if you see how he did it, he redid the front page of it, but it wasn't. It was about Rocky Balboa. Sylvester Stallone is a no-go show for Creed 3. That was the link. But when you look at the post, that shit, he did this shit. This shit Photoshop, y'all. My bad. That shit look real as fuck, though. He got me.
Black Star, hold on for a second. God Body Sports News. Canelo is not fighting for no 7 more years, man. No way in hell.
Canelo's lying, God Body. Don't listen to that shit, bro. Canelo's lying, bro. Canelo's about to retire. I'm telling y'all.
Hey, you know what, fellas? This
He's about to
July
retire,
3rd
bro.
card is going to be
He
crazy.
already walking around with knee braces on and shit. You have 2 knee braces, ankle brace, and an elbow brace in a minute.
Bullshit, y'all. Yeah, but y'all heard about the July 3rd card yet for PBC?
Yeah, Arrow and Ugas.
Let's go.
Check this shit out. You're gonna have Jamal versus fucking Castano for Undisputed.
I'm there.
That's the main event.
Who?
That's the main event. Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano for Undisputed. You're gonna have Earl Spence versus Ugas for the 3 belts. They just confirmed Chris Colbert versus Yuriorkis Gamboa on the same card.
I'm there, bro.
It looked like July 3rd. I mean,
I'm there.
PBC, it was only one fight a day on the card, right? If that's
I'm
July
there.
3rd. But they saying Barclays Center though. That's
Don't
Barclays, Clarence.
Yeah, New York. Yeah.
I'm there,
Let's
bro.
go.
I'm there.
Excuse me. Did you say the Barclay?
Barclays, right here.
I'm there, bro.
They said Charlo on the undercard.
Well, here's the thing. The same date. Does PBC ever have 2 fight cards on the same day? I don't know.
I ain't
Yeah,
never seen that.
They did it before.
They have?
If they do it July 3rd in here, I better see you, Rick. I better see Basement. I better see Black.
I'm there already, bro. What you talking about? I'm there already. Like,
Barclays?
yeah, on the Jamal and
What's
Jamal.
good, Winston Wolf? What's good brother? Salute.
Black Star on the Jamal and Jamal card. They had a card in. They had an early card, then a late card.
Okay, maybe that's what they got. What we got cooking?
But that was at the same place though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's at a different location.
Yeah, because they were talking about having the Charlos and Earl in Texas, but if this is the Barclays, it's the same date. I don't know.
I'll have to see. I'll have to look into that. I got some people I know at the Barclay. I have to look into that.
Yeah, July 3rd at the Barclays Center. BBC on Fox. That's what it says. Hey, I tell you what, that Gamboa be getting some fights, man. He's the gatekeeper like a mug.
You already know, my nigga. My nigga say you gonna see Wilson Whip at that fight too. I already know I'm gonna run into you, good brother. You already know. You know how we do it.
Hey, Basement, you still gonna make it up here for June 12th?
Say what?
I said you still gonna make it up here for June 12th for the Shakur fight?
If they fight next month, I ain't coming.
He said we rather see the Charlos at the Barclay.
Dinner and strippers, bro. Gone. That's tequila all around.
Yeah, I ain't coming back to back.
Yeah, either way, wherever that card's at, I'm going. If they do it in Texas or NY, I'm going. It doesn't matter, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. That did this. Yeah, now if they do that motherfucker, if they do whatchamacallit card somewhere else, then yeah, I come up there, motherfucker, but I ain't coming up there twice.
Yeah, agreed. Man,
hey, gotta be lovely.
yeah, man. Either way, I'm there, bro. If it's in Texas or NY, I'm going.
Yeah.
I was going. That's my birthday present, so it's already known. So
That motherfucker sell Dallas, Texas.
they should do that in Dallas for real, bro.
Yeah.
They should do that in Dallas. That's easy money in Texas, bro.
That shit.
It definitely will, because you get to have a full crowd, because we still can have people up here, but we can't have a full crowd.
Yeah, limited. Texas wide open like them girls that's for the streets. I mean, they should do it in Texas, but who knows? Like I said, don't nobody know what the problems is for none of these promotional companies. I think all of them going through it. You know what I'm saying? So either way, man, wherever it's at, I don't give a damn. Motherfuckers sitting up there, like y'all saw the Herring card, right? So y'all flew this man all the way to Dubai to fight in the garage with no people, bro.
Hey,
y'all see that shit?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
Y'all fly this man, and not just him. You fly these people all the way to Dubai to fight in the garage with no people. What sense does that make?
Hey, I said the same thing.
That shit was crazy, bro. Top rank imploding. I don't care what nobody say, bro. None of your champs can none of your champs can get a decent fight. You know what I'm saying? What sense does it make that y'all got these supposedly champs, these top premier fighters, and they can't get a name? They Kambosos, nigga. but think about, y'all see what I'm saying? I want everybody to put their thinking caps on. Think about it, right? So we got Teofimo versus Kambosos. We got Jamal Herring versus Crampton, and he got a name waiting for him, and Shakur Stevenson. He's not gonna fight him, right? And then you got
now that's the question. Will Jamal Herring fight Shakur Stevenson? Shakur Stevenson say, even though we friends, I want to fight. I want that belt.
What's the pattern? What's the pattern there, Top Rank?
You already know.
The funny thing is, when I was in Jersey and I talked to Shakur's coach, he said, man, we giving them 30 days, man. If not, man, we gonna move on. So, but this is crazy, man. He better fight him. If not,
but listen to this. But listen to this. No, the motherfucker, whatever belt he just won, whatever belt that Jamal Herring got, they told him they giving him 30 days to make the fight with Shakur Stevenson. If not, they gonna make a mandatory fight for him.
He gonna drop that belt like a girl that just gave him the clap, boy. He not trying to fight.
He already said it. He already said he's gonna.
He's not trying to fight Shakur, bro.
Yo, Rick, stop.
It's just the truth, man. I'm tired of people lying, bro. I'm tired of people lying, bro. Like, just say it. It's okay. We understand boxing is shitty right now. It's okay. But y'all make it worse with the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. And it's not even, like I said, it's not even Bob Arum and Eddie. I know what they are, bro. We know what they are. Bob Hearns and Eddie Arum, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Arum, a slick talking motherfucking son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? While yes, he's a liar and a cheat, at least he get his fighters visibility. You see what I'm saying? At least he get him visibility. And Arum at this point in his life, even though he's always been a liar, he's on super I don't give a fuck mode. He doesn't give a fuck. He's counting the days. Arum is about to be 90 years old. He's counting how many days he can eat solid food. He's not giving a fuck about boxing. He's not. Right? And the truth of the matter is he got his son in charge. But the way I look at Top Rank's issue right now is this. They don't have nobody in charge to keep them fighters in line like Arum used to. Why you think all these fighters out of pocket? Why you think T.O. out of pocket? Why you think Bud doing what he doing? You see what I'm saying? Why, like, if Bob was in charge with Shakur and Jamel, y'all don't think that fight wouldn't been for that fight wasn't gonna happen if Bob was really on his business?
But listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this though, Ricky. Bob don't got Shakur by himself. And remember, Jamal just left Bob and went to MTK.
Hey, yep, you right. Yep, you're right. Now, that's a whole different dynamic then, right?
Right. Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep. There's politics in this shit. It definitely is. Winston Wolf said RIP to DMX. Yes, good brother. We gave a 10-second salute to the good brother DMX. We all miss the good brother DMX. Yes, sir. As we sitting here cooking and talking. You guys see the interview with Tony Harrison and Brian Custer? Yo.
No, I did not see it. I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
Okay. Tony Harrison said he about to make a comeback. I'm just curious to see how his comeback is. You know, his father passed due to COVID during this pandemic, and I'm really shocked to see how Tony Harrison get back in the ring and who he gets back in the ring with, and to see his performances. We haven't seen him since last time we seen him was against Charlo, and that was a knockout. And we haven't heard from him since. I've seen him doing some things in his gym with the youth, but not anything of other nature. Canelo. I see Earl back with Blu-ray too. That's gonna be a real good fight, Earl. Against Ugas in motherfucking July. That's gonna be wonderful. Earl he back training strength conditioning with Blu-ray. So that's gonna be a great one.
Where's that fight? Where's that fight supposed to take place again?
Black Star said he said he's seen somewhere. Said July. We don't
talking about Texas. Yeah, they was talking about Texas for that, but they don't know yet. That's why when I saw that Barclays, I was thinking, damn, man, if because they said either July the 3rd or July the 10th. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So it could all tie together, or they might split it up. But if one of them is going to be pay-per-view, the other one's got to be on regular TV, you know?
Yeah, unless they do something like Arrow, Arrow in Texas, and then they have, you know what I'm saying?
Which Charlo was y'all talking about?
Jamel.
Fighting who?
Castano.
Oh.
That's for Undisputed.
Yeah, buddy.
At 154.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I can't see them on 7 cards. I can't see them on 7 cards. I can't see them on 7 cards.
The winner of that fight is going to go over to Australia and fight Tim Tszyu for that $10 million that they putting up. Is what they were saying.
Who? The Castano? Jamel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Derek.
10 mil out there, shit. But hey, you got to go out there and sleep that Bama because they're gonna be cheating like a motherfucker, like they did Pacquiao.
I'm just out of belief. Can't nobody beat Jamel right now, bro.
I can't see it either.
Right now, I can't.
I'm under the belief can't nobody beat Jamel or Earl right now.
Yeah. And Earl Black back with Blu-ray, boy.
Hey, that's what I was just saying, man. I see Earl back doing his strength conditioning with Blu-ray, man. Hey,
man,
it's about to be some real live thunder going on.
Hey, Black Star, 40 Street Black gonna kill that boy.
Hey, the tornado is about to start spinning.
Yeah, I
salute to Roderick.
Yeah, man, I think he might stop with Gus now.
He will. Yeah, he will. It's a proven fact, man. Just go back and check.
All his fights when he was with Blu-ray, he was stopping everybody, bro.
Hey, I watched Blu-ray do an interview with somebody too, and he said, man, 10 consecutive, I think it was 10 or 12 consecutive knockouts.
Man.
Those the differences, man. People don't understand. It ain't the big shit, it's the little shit.
There you go.
It's the little shit, man. Those things make a difference, bro. And if you go on Black's channel, Black Fight Fan, when he trained with Blu-ray put your body through. It's different, bro. You understand? It's different.
Listen, when I listen to what Blu-ray was saying, he said, man, listen, before we even started the workout, Earl, drop down and give me 700 push-ups.
God damn.
He said Earl was able to drop down, do 700 push-ups, do their workout, and then after the end of their workout, do 700 more.
God damn. Jeez, man.
Tell y'all, man.
That's why he making all them babies. He got the strength for that shit.
Bro, I hate to say this, but that car accident was the best thing that happened to Earl Spence, man.
Oh, yeah, because it humbled him. Salute Gary Walker. He's still in the building, okay? He been rocking for an hour now, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I hate to say this, bro.
Sir Ken in the building.
Sir Ken, good brother. I ain't heard from you.
Man.
Sir Ken, what's up, baby?
It's the best thing to happen to that young man, bro. We all know how it go. We all had them lessons in, like my man said, basically, yeah, you had them lessons in life that you got to go through that humble you, right? But when you look back in your life, you be like, man, I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Sometimes you need that ass whooping, bro. Your mom ain't want to whoop you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you needed that ass whooping. It's just what it is.
But Ricky, keep in mind, Bud, this is the guy who's supposed to knock out Earl. Keep in mind, right? Jesus Christ. You can't make this shit up.
Bro, Bud never wanted it with Errol. We wanted Bud to have it with Errol, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Did I talk to y'all about, because y'all know I had COVID and shit, and I've been missing in action and shit. So, but it was us. It was us. La Madrina. Hey, Bonina, señorita. Yeah,
La
man.
Madrina in the building. Salute.
It was us, man. It was us. It's all our fault. Let's take onus of the situation. Accountability amongst men, right? We wanted to see Errol versus Bud. Bud never wanted it.
That's facts, man.
Bud never wanted it. He wanted Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I'm going out of his own mouth, right? Because remember on ESPN, he said Errol's not the top guy. Keith Thurman is. Right? We got to remember, right? What we saw in the breezeway, right, was Errol saying, "I'm gonna stop you.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop you." This is what Errol said, right? Did Bud say that?
Nope.
Let's look at the conversation for real, right?
Bud said, "You too fat."
Right. Where was all the aggression coming from? It was one-way aggression. Can we all agree?
Sure was.
Grab it again, son.
He said that shit gonna be easy.
You see what I'm saying? He was like, Errol's like, "I'm gonna stop you. I swear I'm gonna stop you. On God, I'm gonna stop you."
He said, "You know what's coming."
Right. Bud was kind of just there.
Again, son.
Right. Bud was kind of just there, participating in the one-way aggression. And then when Bob came out and Errol's man asked him 9 times, "When we gonna see the fight?
Yeah.
Can't we see the fight?
When we go,
We're all brothers in this sport. It's a fraternity."
Never asked the question. He never answered that question.
The
We
best
put
thing
this on
Earl
Bud.
Spence could look. He said the best thing Earl Spence could do is stay away from Terrence Crawford.
And it is for them.
Yep. That's why he wouldn't answer that question.
He wasn't lying.
What we gonna get them in the ring? You a promoter? You standing right there. These guys talking trash. You right there. Y'all
Right.
want to let's do it.
Come on, man. He never wanted to fight Arrow. We wanted to see that fight.
Yeah.
That's just being honest, bro. But come on, man. Bud don't want it with Arrow. He don't want it with Arrow. Shit, he don't want it with Sean Porter, nigga.
Hey, Bud wanted the easy. He wanted the easy route out. He wanted the easy route out. We done talked about this and we done talked about it. Hey, listen, we gave the man his flowers way too early.
I think you're right on that, bro.
The boxing critics said, "Oh, Terrence Crawford he pound for pound. Terrence Crawford is a Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame already." Okay, because he did at 135, he did handle his business. 140 was given to him due to Danny Garcia had just cleaned the division out for him. He moves up to 147, and who has he fought? Nobody. Amir Khan, Kell Brooks. Who the fuck has he fought?
Bud don't want to fight.
So,
did y'all hear what Max Kellerman said on his show Friday?
say what?
Max Kellerman on Max. You know Max did that show. Max
Oh no, I was watching something. What did he say? I might have didn't hear it. What?
He said one thing that stuck out to me when he was talking about pound for pound. He said if Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight, the winner is pound for pound. That's even he said something about give me Canelo, but that's pound for pound. So that means he put the winner of that fight over top of Canelo, and he said that on his platform just yesterday. And I'm saying, wow.
He'll change that up though.
Yeah, because he
just promote Crawford, bro.
Yeah. But he said that. So what I'm saying is, if it ever happens, I'm gonna hold that motherfucker to that. Go right back to that soundbite. Remember this shit? Remember that?
Right.
I don't know if you remember that though, Ray.
Like, hey, you said this, right? You know
you fucked up, right?
Look what the good brother Sir Ken said. Sir Ken said, just like Earl said, let me get through Ugas fight and we can really see who really want it.
Yeah, we'll see who holding this fight up, bro. Man, I keep trying to.
But my thing is
I want to see this fight so bad, bro.
Hey, listen to this. If you didn't take, I just don't understand this. If you didn't take 60-40, when this man got 2 straps and you got 1, what the fuck do you think he gonna offer you when he bringing 3 straps to the table to your 1?
Show up money. Show up money. Show your ass up.
Why is he also the only fighter out here that's allowed to cry about percentages and nobody think of it as him ducking? That's the craziest thing in my life. Damn fight.
Man, that shit bothers me, man. Cause you know what? It's like you gonna push Earl all the way, and then that's the fucked up thing. Cause then you push a motherfucker button all the way to there. Man, he gonna come out. That motherfucker gonna come out and destroy your ass, man.
Well, y'all trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. I keep trying to tell Bud fans it's gotta happen, because even though Bud don't want it, bro, if Bud don't retire, this fight is gonna get forced on him just because.
Yeah.
Just because. And I'm telling y'all, when y'all
see do a Pacquiao
or retire, I'm telling you,
bro, like
Bud probably retire before he fight Arrow, dog. I'm just being honest with y'all, and Arrow have to fight for a vacant belt with somebody. I'm telling y'all, this fight is gonna look like a pit bull tearing into a fucking bunny rabbit, dog.
He already talking about running the 54. He keeps bringing that up, but you know really what it is. They killing time for him to fight the Ramirez Josh Taylor winner.
Yep.
That's what's gonna come into play later. It's already in design. That's why Earl said
that's 140.
After Earl said, after I get this Ugas fight, we gonna see who holding up the fight. And that's okay. Remember them words. He said that shit. Watch, it's gonna come to pass.
He gonna press him.
Exactly.
Errol about to press one after the Ugas fights. Errol's going to press Bud's ass. Y'all, man.
Yeah.
When this fight happened,
everything Earl say he do, man, and he telling you. And he told him way back 2018 the way it was going to go. It's coming right down just like it. He ain't told no lies. He told you the fucking truth. That's the way it's going. So right after he get this belt right here, you next, buddy. You next.
And then it's funny how when Errol say this, right then Bud come out 2 days later with a tweet. I'm past this fight. Fuck it. I don't want to talk. Man, it's gonna look like a pit bull tearing into a bunny rabbit.
Man, oh my God. That fight gotta happen.
He's gonna destroy Bud Crawford. Everybody keeps saying Bud Gap. He's gonna destroy Bud Crawford. Is too little for Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is too skilled. I've been telling y'all this for a year.
Man, go back and look at
y'all this for a year, especially if he with Blu-ray, nigga. Yup, boy.
Go back and look. Anybody that thinks Bud Crawford is going to be a competitive fighter in that fight, go back and look at Bud versus Jose Benavidez Jr. Go back and look at that fight.
Thank you.
Go back and look at that fight.
A one-legged fighter, bro. A one-legged fighter.
Never fought a top contender.
A one-legged fighter, bro. I keep trying to tell Bud is not what y'all think. He a good little fighter. I'm just being honest. Bud a good little fighter, bro. But Errol Spence is gonna eat his motherfucking lunch, bro.
Man,
y'all don't know what y'all be. The truth of the matter is, like I said, a lot of these people who call themselves fight fans and boxing fans, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be looking at.
43 Black gonna kill that boy.
Y'all don't, honest to God, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all looking at when y'all looking at a fighter. I'm just being honest. Y'all going off the words and the buildup of people who don't really be into boxing like that. He is gonna destroy Bud Crawford, and motherfuckers gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
Bud wasn't shit, because this is what they gonna do to him after he done. Man, Bud's been a fraud all this time, man. He was ducking Errol, bro. He ain't shit. He ain't fought nobody when we already told y'all that shit for 12 months.
Hey, Earl told him that day back in 2018 what they was gonna say. They're gonna say he's too small. He already said it. It's all.
There's no point of Bud is as good as he is with the money the PBC fighters were making and how them rob moves was going. There was no reason for Bud to sign with Top Rank once he went to 147 because the money wasn't there. He looked over across the street, was like, yeah, them boys is doing their thing, but I could stay over here, get this $4 million, feed my family, and have a belt.
Easy route. That's the easy route.
The business of boxing is staying in the business of boxing, except for a few. I keep trying to tell y'all the ones y'all want to say that's scary and ducking. The real ones that's moving like fighters. Errol Spence Jr., Deontay Wilder, Jermell and Jamal Charlo, Sean Porter. It's going to look like a fucking pit bull mauling a goddamn bunny rabbit, and not even a big one, a baby bunny rabbit.
People forget what Bud Eye looked like after he fought Kell Brook. Kell Brook showed the world that he was a shot fighter, and he was able to still do that to Bud and dominate Bud for 2.5, 3 rounds. Dominate, and then all of a sudden, one punch he falls apart.
A jab to the eye, bro.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
y'all say it was Bud. No, that was all Kell Brook, bro.
Come on, man. It wasn't even a power punch.
Salute D-Lo 404 Boxer. Salute, good brother.
That's a big salute, good brother D-Lo. Man, yeah, that was the thing about it. That's what shot.
Go back.
Go ahead, bro.
Go back and watch the Kell Brook versus Bud fight. Bud even looked shocked when he heard him.
Yep. Like, damn,
when he fell back after Bud hit him, he looked shocked.
Yep.
Bud was like, damn. Come on, man. Y'all better, bro. Like I said, Errol, handle your business, my dude. Handle your business like you been handling your business. And soon as that fight, y'all already know what he gonna do in the ring. Bud Crawford, I'm coming for that ass. He gonna say it in the ring. Who you want to fight next? Bud Crawford.
That's gonna be it right there.
And then what Bud gonna do?
Yeah, everybody gonna look right at Bud like, what you gonna do?
Then what Bud gonna do?
I'm past
because
that.
you passed this fight.
I'm past that. I'm getting ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Bahamas, and then what we're going to do. Well, now, motherfucker, you've been talking all that shit all this time. Now it's D-Day, motherfucker. What you finna do? What you finna do, bud? Man, I can't wait for that. Oh my God, I can't wait for that.
I want to see that fight so bad, just because, even though I know how it's gonna go, bro. I know how that fight gonna go.
I know, man. It's coming though.
Yeah, man.
It's coming.
Time waits for no man, bro. Time waits for no man.
Damn, wouldn't it be awesome if you could get that fight on the same card as motherfucking Wilder and Fury?
Ooh,
Damn.
ooh,
Damn.
Now that's a million pay-per-view fight, I think. If you do versus Spence and Fury versus Wilder 3, that's a million pay-per-views easy, bro.
Oh yeah.
Million pay-per-views.
Who's gonna pay for it?
Shit, man. I think any investor would get a piece of that deal. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy huge number.
Do you know what them type of numbers would do for both? Jesus.
What they would do for boxing, just to have an event that is that great, because that would be something the UFC can't even dream about. You know, they can't dream. Oh man, because the anticipation for that will be so great. You know, people don't. You know, people will watch UFC, but it ain't looked at it. It don't have the anticipation thing attached to it like boxing do. Where you just, you know, for months you go, oh man, I can't wait. They ain't really that type of feel for that sport, man. I don't really get that, but from that, you know, it's really, and then the sport is really, you know, it's not even guaranteed to have. Now I'll leave that alone, because you know how I feel about MMA, man. But I would love to see that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, man. That'd be a hell of a year, though. Think about that. You had one card with Earl Spence and Ugas and fucking Jamel and Castano for that on one card, then another card, all that in the same year. Plus Ramirez and Josh Taylor for this year. This would be a hell of a year of boxing. With all those fights like that, man. Shit, I like that.
D-Lo Boxing said, I hope Earl says that after the fight. Hopefully Bud comes out one more time and sits ringside. That's the fight fans deserve. Hey, listen here. If Bud comes sit ringside, he better come get in that ring.
Yeah.
Or he might get his ass whooped in the audience.
Yeah, I think he would have to, because I think Earl would be, you know, would say, hey, look, he's next. You know? And then
you know what? Hey, if not, you know what? I don't see him getting in the ring. I see him sitting right there. They putting the camera on his face, and Earl going to the side where he at and tell him, you know what? You next. You next.
Yep. I cleared out all my business now.
I can see Earl coming right to his side where he's sitting at, and telling the camera, Al Heyman, make the fight.
Yeah. Damn. Man.
And you know what? Terrence Crawford gonna sit right there in this chair and just sit there. And he gonna smile and smirk.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it.
Like he did when Virgil Ortiz called him out. He stood there, smiled and pointed.
And like somebody up there telling jokes. Bernie Mac ain't doing the show tonight, motherfucker. This is the fight game. You supposed to do your fucking Larry Holmes, jumping over goddamn cars and shit, drop kicking motherfucker.
Hey, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen a fighter do, man. Larry was no joke.
Oh man,
D-Lo Boxing said he definitely don't want to hear Earl say, I don't know why he came to my fight. Nah, you ain't gonna hear that, D-Lo.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna hear that. You ain't gonna hear that. You gonna hear Earl come to that man's side and tell him, hey, guess what? You next. Al Heyman, Bob Arum, make this fight.
I mean, he already put it out there. He said to him, he said, okay, after this fight right here, after I get this third strap, we're going to see who holds up the fight. I mean, you can't get no plainer than that. What can be misunderstood by him saying it? So he can't, at the end of that fight, say nothing else. He got to say it.
Man, He gonna go on to take the fight with Crawford, torch his ass, move up to 54, and then when he moved to 54, watch, Charlo gonna move up to 60, Big Charlo gonna move up to 68, and then Jerron Ennis he can run the 147 division.
Hey, y'all, just to let y'all know, Titties lost.
Say what?
Titties lost the fight, man.
She got beat.
Yeah, she got beat, bro.
Hey, it was just for publicity, just to get the people in the building.
Hey, nothing wrong with it, man.
Yeah. Hey. So they about ready for the main event then, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. No, that one, you right, D-Lo. That wasn't called out by Ortiz. Ortiz ain't really called him out.
It doesn't matter because Bud wouldn't fight him anyway.
That's because De La Hoya told him not to say nothing. De La Hoya told Ortiz, man, you don't say nothing. You ain't gotta say nothing. You just keep stopping. You just keep stopping him, and De La Hoya gonna guide him to wherever the fuck he think he gonna take this man to. But they're not gonna let Ortiz talk like that.
Yeah, man. He said Ortiz gotta do more.
He
started talking that Canelo shit. You know, he gotta do more.
D-Lo said, who was at that fight? What was the chick's name? The two females?
Yeah. Ebony something and Shelton something. Ah, shit.
Courtney and Bridge.
Oh yeah, Ebony Bridges and something Courtney. Yeah. Hey, they'll bring her back. They gotta get us some easy touches. That's crazy, man. Yeah, but I think
I like some easy touches.
Man.
Them titties. I want some easy touches on them titties.
Yeah. Oh, well, wait a minute. They got Savannah Marshall. Did she fight yet? I think she fought before that fight. Was she or did she after that? I don't know what the rotation is. I just want to see that main event.
Sir Ken say low-key Bud and Bob team blocking all fighters from the RGBA gym, but Mikey. Oh, okay, right. He said the Robert Garcia gym. That's what I just figured out, yeah. Okay.
Look, bro, I keep telling people, Bud.
That might be true too. I mean, yeah, shit, Bud. I mean, Bob Arum was salty that Mikey Garcia left you. Shit. That's probably what the deal is. Fuck win, fuck Bob. Make the fight happen.
Man.
He said we hard as fuck on old Bud Crawford. I know some of it's justified for sure. I give it to him. Oh no, listen to this though. We give Bud Crawford his props. But I'm not giving him no more props. I'm not giving him no props at 147. I gave him his props at 135. I gave him props at 140. When that division was given to him, if you remember, Danny Garcia had just cleaned all that shit out. So I gave him 135 and I gave him 140. As soon as I gave that shit to him, as soon as ESPN and the media gave that shit to him, that's when this motherfucker get the high head. Now he moved to 147. D-Lo Boxing, tell me who has he fought at 147 that is credibility, man?
The biggest thing
was any of them fighters that he fought at 147 even in the top 10?
Yeah, but one thing I do say I thought was kind of wrong for him is when he was undisputed, how they gave him the back seat to fucking Lomachenko, and he should have been getting the props right there. You know, he was undisputed, but they chose to give it to this other guy. I still can't figure that out, but somehow it wasn't good enough then, but it's good enough now to say you equal with Earl Spence.
Yeah, because Lomachenko lost.
They set the narrative. That's what I
feel me?
Yeah,
because Lomachenko lost. Man, Terrence Crawford, they put Terrence Crawford on the back burner. Terrence Crawford was up front. Then they put him on the back burner for Lomachenko. They had Lomachenko the next best thing. Soon as Lopez whooped his ass, it's back to Terrence Crawford.
it's simple, man. Like I keep saying, bro, y'all people, us as fans, we need to stop allowing them to set the narrative, because the narrative's a lie. But some of y'all suckers, like I said, it's a sucker born every minute. You know what I'm saying? And two on Tuesdays, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's not, but like I keep telling y'all, Bud is not what he says. That's what they pushed him up into. And y'all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. If they was behind Bud in the first place, how is it that a fighter with a loss against a journeyman can be considered pound for pound before Bud, when Bud supposedly was undisputed in 2 divisions? What is y'all talking about? But y'all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And the thing is, what Bud was fine until he got pushed up in the spotlight. Because as with all athletes, once you get pushed up into the spotlight, you're going to get examined more. And him opening up his mouth didn't make it no better. That's what y'all don't understand. This is actions of Top Ranks and Bud's own doing. And stop blaming Bob. Bob and Bud are not in a what's the word I'm looking for? An adversarial relationship. They're business partners. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? They're business partners. You think Bob just make a move and then tell Bub after the fact, yeah, I did this? No, they sit at the table and talk about what's going to happen next.
Right.
Stop giving him slack when y'all want to keep riding it. No, I treat all fighters accordingly. If you moving like shit, I'm going to call you. You moving like shit. No matter what y'all say about Errol, at 147, he's done the heavy lifting. He should be able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do within reason. Within reason, y'all expect Bud to get the same cut or better when he's not. He didn't move anything in the house. He ain't moved anything in the house. Bud is coming along and moving the lamp and saying, "Okay, I want my money."
And then why is the cut even an issue? It shouldn't even be an issue for a fight like this. It wasn't an issue with him and Pacquiao. Whatever Pacquiao offered him, he was going to fucking take. But when it come here, oh, well, you know, it got to be 50. It's got to be, what the fuck is all that? See, nobody criticized that. People keep arguing that. And that's like the main issue. Oh, the 50-50 and the percentages. Ain't no percentage. What you did was down there. This is 47 up here. You have to come up here to prove that you even belong up here. He ain't done that yet to me. No, but
hey, D-Lo boxing over here talking good shit, man.
D-Lo, D-Lo, good brother though.
Yeah, he over here. He say he had no interest in seeing Crawford face anyone less than top welterweight opponent. Then he said,
us either.
Yeah.
Right. Then he said, hold on. Garcia left 140 running from Pastol, but listen to this. Danny Garcia fought everybody at 140. Crawford ain't fighting Matissa. He ain't fighting nobody like that at 140.
He ain't fighting Amir Khan.
Man, right. He waited for Amir Khan years later.
Oh, about Danny Garcia. Bud had the easiest route to undisputed in history.
D-Lo, do you want to call in to the chat? Do you want to call in and talk your shit to us? You probably can't type as fast as you can talk. Cause you talking shit. He said, yeah, they all top 10 in the WBO. Some argument.
Why didn't he fight Adrian Broner at 140?
I used to make.
Why he ain't fight Adrian Broner? They was at 140 at the same time.
Oh my God. Now he brought up Wilder. D-Lo. Man, listen here.
Hey, bro. D-Lo,
they were all in the WBO.
I know.
They were all top ranked fighters.
Hey, I fuck with him. He did. D-Lo, he make you. He said, Lord. Man, who was in the top 10? Who was in the top? Kell Brook went in the top 10 when Terrence Crawford fought him. We know Amir Khan damn sure went in the top 10.
Kell Brook wasn't even ranked.
Was Amir Khan ranked?
Oh, when Bud fought him?
Right.
No, he wasn't ranked then either.
Okay, listen to
Yeah,
this.
I don't think he
Who
was.
has Bud fought at welterweight? Amir Khan, Kell Brook, who else?
Benavidez,
Jeff
Green
Horn.
Beans, and Jeff Horn. That's it.
Right. So Jeff Horn was the only person that was ranked in the top 10.
Jeff Horn's the only champion he fought at 147.
Hey, let me ask this question. Since Tim Tszyu in Australia put all that big money up, and that's 154. My bad. Let me go tell you.
Right? He fought, like let's break down his resume at 147. Right? Jeff Horn, who we all know, the consensus says, right? Even though I hate when people say that shit, but the consensus among boxing fans was that he did beat Jeff Horn convincingly, but the consensus in boxing is that Jeff Horn, Manny Pacquiao was jobbed against Jeff Horn in Australia because y'all know Bob wanted that WBO belt and he wasn't gonna let it do to Manny Pacquiao, correct?
Right.
Asterix, right? Who was the fight after Jeff Horn? Benavidez, right?
Yep.
Benavidez had got shot in the leg, was questionably on one leg, and it took Bud the whole fight to stop him, correct?
Has Benavidez fought since then?
I believe he had a fight.
One fight?
I think, yeah. But I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that because I'm going off the dome, right?
I thought he retired after that. They forced him to retire after that.
Right, but the man was on one leg. It took Bud. That fight, that's the fight y'all need to watch because it says everything y'all need to know about Bud Crawford for real, for real. Yeah. But like I said, most people don't know what the fuck they looking at, right? But that's an asterisk. You know what I'm saying? Asterisk. The man had one leg, right? Yeah. Right? Next fight after that, Amir Khan. Any questions? Asterisk.
Hey.
Right? Amir Khan. Green Beans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Green Beans dropped him in the first round. Did he get him out of there? Yes. But as before, we've seen that when he's super aggressive, his defense lacks, just like when he fought Gamboa. Asterisk. Kell Brook, a jab to the eye. Been done for years. Coming down in weight. Asterisk. At welterweight, Bud has fought nobody worthy of his so-called pound-for-pound status.
The phone line is open.
Why? The question is not. The question is why. The question is not if he can beat these top-tier guys. Oh, Bud would do this and that. Show us. Oh, Bo Mack and Bernie the Boxer. He'll stop Sean Porter. Okay. Show it.
Can't get him in the ring with the man.
But what's happening? Like I keep telling y'all, Bud Crawford does not negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah.
Bud Crawford does not negotiate with terrorists. If you have a chance of getting in that ass, he's not negotiating.
D-Lo, you see the number in the chat? Call in if you talk your shit if you want.
He's not negotiating. Ladies, fellas. I keep telling y'all, why is it so easy for top-ranked fighters to get in with fighters we know that are past their prime, but had a name in boxing, or somebody coming up who don't even have a skill level to measure against? Why do those fights happen so easy? You know why? I can tell you, because easy fights get made.
And I disagree with D-Lo. D-Lo say that Horn abused Pacquiao.
There was a lot of legal tactics, that was for sure.
That might have been Jeff Horn's best fight of his life.
Yeah, it turned out that way. It sure did.
That might have been his best fight of Jeff Horn's life. But I still had Pacquiao winning that fight.
Anywhere else in the world on that night where how Jeff Horn was leaking like an FBI informant, you know what I'm saying? Pacquiao gets that fight. Anywhere else in the world.
I felt he was robbed.
Right. This man, Bud, was undisputed at 140. He had his choice of any welterweight when he moved up. That's been the same in boxing since time eternal. The guy that's moving up that was undisputed in a lower weight class gets your choice of welterweights, but he chose who?
Hey, listen.
Chose the easy road.
You gotta remind people. Pacquiao was just coming out of the fight. That was his last fight with Bob Arum. They knew he couldn't fight in the United States because he had tax problems. And he go overseas and lose his belt. Man, that was just all the way a stick up. All the way a stick up. Mr. Shelton said all on one leg, piecing him up.
And it's and let's take the job shit out the equation, right? Let's say Jeff Horn beat him legit. I don't care. Why is it that Bud cannot fight a top welterweight? Answer me that question. Because it's all how you rate a fighter. Who rate these fighters that Bud fighting as top welterweights? I'll wait.
That's what we want, man. That's what I'm dying to see. Gotta see him get the top ones, man.
D-Lo said Benavidez was game as fuck. I had Bud down midway through. Yeah, but we talking about Benavidez.
Benavidez fight, yeah. Yeah, that fight really shot.
The reason PBC fighters get mad so easily in in-house fights. No, it's listen to this. Listen to this. Hey, can you see the difference between PBC fighters and top ranked fighters? We done said this a million times before, man. We don't see PBC fighters wanting and needing no money. Bob is sticking these guys so bad. And Bud the only one that's cool with it. Bud cool with it. Everybody else done left it. Why if Bob was doing so good of business, why have over the years, why have everybody left him? Why is he down to what he got? He was in the business way before Al Heyman. But Al Heyman got, 200-300 some fighters? He got the whole welterweight division. He got 140, 135, 154, 160. I don't know, man. I'm past the mic.
And like I said, bro, D-Lo, you right, bro. But let's not sit up there and try to gauge the competition like those fighters that's at welterweight are able to are working with top rank is the same level of opposition that those welterweights are at PBC. Stop it. Stop it. Competition matters to me, bro. That's what I don't get about y'all rating these fighters Bud beat like they was world beaters. That should quell the argument right there. That should quell the argument right there.
D-Lo said, I think Keith Thurman was his first choice. Them boys told Bud to give the belt. Y'all here. I mean, right. Hey, listen to this. You right. Keith Thurman did tell him to get a belt. But by the time he got a belt, Keith Thurman was injured, and he had to give up a belt. The WBC took his belt. But we ain't worried about Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman said a whole lot of shit. You feel me? Fight Keith Thurman. Oh, there ain't enough money involved now, huh? There ain't enough money involved in it now. Bud the one said he wouldn't fight a pandemic. He want $10 million to fight.
Yo. And let's look at Bud. Even if Keith Thurman would have tried to make a fight, he wouldn't fought him. If we gonna talk about innuendos and bullshit, because look how Bud moved now. What's so different? What's so different? Everybody trying to take Bud to the dance, and he still ain't fighting them. So what would have been the difference back then? This man got Ubers pulling up every 5 minutes. Danny Garcia pull up. Hey, you want to go to the dance? No, I'll wait. That Uber pass, right? Sean Porter pull up in his limo. Hey, Bud, you ready to dance? Nope, I got another ride coming. Keith Thurman pull up. Hey, you ready to dance? Nope. Any of these fighters that don't have a belt ain't no different, that we know are better competition than what he's facing. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, without a belt, are better than any fighters he's faced at 147, and he won't fight them. You gonna explain that to me?
Facts.
He won't fight them. Not that they're not calling them out and saying, Bud, let's dance. He won't fight them. His business partner, Bob Arum, we're trying to get him to fight. I said Danny Garcia. Bud doesn't want to fight them. That's what Bob said.
Yes, sir. D-Lo said, I don't care nothing about these guys' money, but I know Thurman asked for $10 million for old Bud. And he said he ain't a real welterweight. Crazy shit, ain't it?
Right. That's correct.
That shit was before the pandemic, though. But my thing is this. The whole thing of my thing is this with Bud. Let's just talk numbers. He asking for $10 million to fight Pacquiao, right? If $10 million is what is holding you back, Danny Garcia just made that fighting Earl in the pandemic. So you would have made the $10 million. So I don't understand. Just because it says 60-40, you're still making your $10 million that you want. Am I somewhere lost? Am I confused? You still getting 10 million or better. Fighting Earl is gonna be better. Because that's gonna be a mega fight. So on paper, it might state that you get 7, 8. But when it comes with pay-per-view sales, ticket sales, you walk away with 13, 14, 15 million. So that just let me know that for real, man, Terrence Crawford, he don't want that smoke. Either he don't want that smoke or he don't know math. Because you're making more money fighting Earl Spence than chasing the dream with Pacquiao. D-Lo 404 say, yes, indeed, strength of the schedule matters. I still haven't figured out what we're supposed to be disputing here. Nah, we were just disputing that Bud Crawford ain't did shit at 147, man. He hasn't proved himself. That's all. And we tired of
Everybody there?
Yeah, we're here. I'm over it.
I just seen it go out for a second.
Yeah. No, I'm over messing with the damn thing.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to change my my name thing back.
Like I said, man, this is like I said before. This fight will tell y'all everything y'all need to know about Bud. I said this back when he fought Kell Brook. Bud's next move has to be his best move, right? He has no choice but to fight somebody worthy. Otherwise, his legacy is draining. Every day that he doesn't get in there with a top welterweight, his legacy is going down the tubes. You know what I'm saying? The king has no underwear on, bro.
True that. Damn, the good brother Black Star Sports got up out of here before we can even get his predictions on the fight tonight.
Yeah.
His battery probably went dead. Phone probably dying out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm charging mine now. I got the same thing going on here.
Yes, sir. Let me look at these odds again. I think wow. Them fights must have already started then, didn't they? Ricky, did the fight start?
Which ones?
Man, this is a funny thing. They won't even let you bet no more on the zone fights.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm over here looking at. I just pulled it up because I was about to sit up here and say because I never gave my prediction on
the Conor Benn fight.
Yeah, the Conor Benn fight, and now I can't even find it on at the casino. I can't even find it on the app. Yeah, it's not even on here no more.
Is it over with? No. I had to go check my TV.
And then it took the fight off, man. That's crazy.
Up here on the free.
Only fights they got on here now is Rodriguez against Anacus or whoever, and Thomas Durham, and I don't even know how to pronounce these guys' names. Are they some undercard guys?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's crazy. Billy Joe minus 400.
Who minus 4?
Billy Joe.
Oh yeah, that's a given, bro.
I'm trying to figure out the round. That's where the money is.
Yeah. Billy Joe might go 12 though. He might go 12. He can outbox Canelo.
Wow. Yes, sir.
Hey, bro. Yeah, man. I had a little. My battery died, so I had to switch up something. Yeah, man. Hey, we never did go over the PBC card, man. It's a couple of fights on there that's interesting too, other than the main event.
Yeah,
I don't know if
let's go on top. Let's cook.
Yeah, man, his name though. Imantas Stanionis, whatever, I don't know if you remember that guy. He fought not too long ago. Damn, who did he fight, man? He whooped on somebody, man. I can't remember the dude's name, but he's fighting. He's 12-0 with 9 knockouts. He's competing at 147. He fights Thomas Delorme today, who's 25-4-1 with 16 KOs. Now the winner of this fight is going to be Ugas, is mandatory. Ugas is mandatory. And it's funny because this ties into what I was talking about earlier about the young guys coming up at 40, 47, because look how Stanionis is.
Hold on, Black Star. I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to ask you one question before you get to cooking. How are they going to be Ugas mandatory if Uga's supposed to be fighting Earl Spence?
Yeah, well, that's a unification. So for the number one rank for the super title, I don't know, but that's what they're saying.
That unification is going to trump. The unification is going to trump, bro. Like I said, I honestly think that business already done. I'm just being honest with y'all. I think that business.
Right, so I'm just before he started cooking, I just want to know, like, how are they gonna sit up and say, dude, is Ugas mandatory if Ugas supposed to fight?
But they got it right now because Ugas is the current super champion. You see what I'm saying? So they got to say that right now. But if it switched to Arrow and Arrow pick up, it'll switch at that point. But they got to say that right now because of the context that he's the champ right now.
Yeah. Okay. Now here was the point that I wanted to get to. I was talking about earlier with these young guys making their ascension up into the top echelon. Look how this guy has. If he wins this fight today, he has just leapfrogged Boots Ennis and Conor Benn and Virgil Ortiz all in one fight. And he hasn't even been around long enough. I mean, we probably heard of. He came into the scene about a year and a half or so. I know Ronnie Shields trained him. Ronnie was big on him, saying he's got a lot of talent, and he did like a tough, strong fighter. Fights well on the inside, got great, decent power, got great chin with him. He looked like he could be a problem, but look how he has accelerated up there to the. His next fight after this could be a title fight. You see what I'm saying? And then you got, like I say, Conor Benn. I want to see what happens to grow, see where him, get to there. But these guys all got to take steps. This guy is standing at the threshold. He's ahead of all those guys, yet nobody's talking about him. But there he stands. He wins today, and he's right on the WBA's heels.
Hey, you got to get there first. But if he does, what difference is it going up against Ugas or Arrow? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna lose anyway, but it's just funny how he got in a position and he got there so fast, and it seemed like, as soon as you heard about him, boom, next thing you know, he's already up there.
Who's his management team?
I'm not sure now. I know he was like I said, shoot, man, I can't remember his name. Now the trainer was training him too. Ronnie Shields was training him before, and he know him really well because he spoke about him in his last fight. And I'm not sure who he's with now, but
all right, let me check.
Yeah, but he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. I'm just pointing out the fact of how he was accelerated up to the top that fast. He leapfrogged a lot of guys who've been talked about for quite a while, and you haven't even heard about him that long, but somehow he got there before all those other guys. But then again, depending on what Jerron does today too, he can cap that as well. So, but we'll see. But it's just amazing how he'll automatically be a mandatory for a world title already. And this is to be his 13th fight. But he stands right there. That is a good fight to see, and I am interested in that, man. And they got a IBF Super Flyweight Championship. Jerwin and Kahas. I think that might be how you pronounce it. He's 32-1-2 with 22 KOs. And then we got Jonathan Rodriguez, 22-1 with 16 KOs. So that's for the IBF Super Flyweight Championship. So that's a fight on. And Jerwin and Kahas wants to fight Chocolatito Gonzalez. So he aiming for the sky. So we'll see what happens with that, man. Now the last fight out.
Keep cooking. Keep cooking. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Okay. Yeah, and the last fight I wanted to bring up was Evan Holyfield. Evan Holyfield's son fights today too. He fights Nicholas Compton, 154. I know Evan didn't look bad at all in his last fight, man. He looked, it's kind of encouraging. So I want to see what his development looks like, man. I'm really interested in seeing it. I didn't even know he was on there till a little while ago as I was checking the card, and I seen him on there. That's a nice surprise, man. So I look forward to seeing that fight as well. So there's a lot of great fights today, a lot of great fights to see. And man, if you're not a fight fan, this is the day where you can become one, because it's gonna be some good stuff happening today, man. Definitely gonna be some good stuff.
Yeah, looking at that Black Star, looks like he's with All Star Sports, and guess who runs that?
Who's that?
Richard Schaefer. So you can understand the movement. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that helps out a lot,
Mm-hmm.
man. Yeah, man. But hey, he's gonna be right up in there too, man. And look at the future now. You got Stanonis, man. I hope that's how you do it. I don't know. It's the best I can do with it. Yeah, Stanonis up there. You got Ortiz. You got Ennis. And if Conor Ben can prove that he's up there, I mean, you got to add his name to the list. That's a nice little young crop coming up together. You know, if they hold true to their potential, you know. So I like that. And then 47 won't fall off hard if Earl jumps up to 154. The guys that come in still be enough to keep our interest and still say it's a solid division. And then when he's at 54 with some more killers. Now, just imagine if Earl is able to get undisputed at 47, then go up to 54 and get it there as well. My God, man. That's crazy.
Hey, it's all dependent. Like, it's all dependent, man. It's all dependent.
You know, and that's the thing, too. And that's probably why Canelo looks at him, because if you look at him, man, as he goes on in his career, man, he has the ability to put a resume together that's going to really put something on Canelo. So it might be in his best interest to turn around and try to do something with him to try to offset some of that, because he got some great fights waiting for him at 54 if all things hold true at 47.
Yeah, if you want to keep it $150, Arrow's a money train right now. You know what I'm saying? All Arrow can do is keep rolling, man. Like man.
Yeah.
Arrow has so many options, man. So many options, man. Like he just got to keep looking good, bro.
Oh man, he got big fight after big fight after big fight, man. He's gonna be he's gonna, I mean, man. Oh, you know, Evan Holyfield fights today. Did you catch me when I said that? I didn't know if you heard me.
Yeah. He what card he fighting on?
On the PBC card, he fighting Nicholas Compton.
Is that an undercard?
Yeah, undercard of the PBC fight, the Boots fight. It's gonna be on the undercard. It might be the first fight of the night. If,
it is. Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing him though. He didn't look too bad, and see how he develops, man. So it gets encouraging. So hopefully he can pan out too. That'd be great for boxing. Have another Holyfield to look, out there doing something.
Yeah. Kids rarely live up to dads though, so
well, that's a lot to live up to.
I'm gonna watch, but if
he can get one, if he can get one belt in his career, man, he can call himself a success. Because you ain't gonna be able to equal what Pop did. I doubt that.
too much for you, Big Daddy. Like,
that's for sure, man. But yeah, that's the Nonius fights, Delorme. It's gonna be okay, man. So there's some great fights today, man. This is awesome, man. Shoot, now. Oh, that's right. Is the zone on the big fight yet?
Nah, man. They're just waiting right now. It looks like I'm looking at the stream.
So they're getting ready to come out.
Yeah, because they're showing highlights right now at Conor Ben, man. Like
okay, so it is next.
Yeah, man. He just no jab, just power punches, man. Like I don't know. If he get in there and slip with Delorme, man, something nasty can happen to him, man. It's like
yeah, it's possible. You're absolutely right about that. And then you think he try to be like a Roy Jones type of thing. He can't, can't
man.
Anybody do Roy Jones, man.
But the game. This game is about levels, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit you get off with, you know what I'm saying? Shit you get off with on the other fighter, you ain't gonna be able to do, man. It's like I said, he beat Formella easy, man. But I mean, come on, man. I don't give Euro fighters no credit until y'all prove it to me, man. I'm sorry. I don't do it with Euro fighters, bro. Y'all, like I said,
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And the UK fighters they've been biting me in my ass every time I choose one of them. So if he give me this time, they can fucking hang it up with me.
Delorme, even though he ain't, you know what I'm saying, he experienced, you know what I'm saying, he got that experience. Conor Ben gonna have to, like if Conor Ben come out using his jab steady, I mean, I think it's an easy fight for him. But if you're trying to, go all Roy Jones,
What I miss?
No, we was just talking. Missed everything. But yeah, man. Like I said, when Arrow pop off, I'm definitely gonna be whichever card I think is best. That's the one I'm going to. Like if I'm spending my money, I want to see a really good card if I'm going out of town this year. But hey, we there though. Especially if it's fights on the same card. I'm there.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. So, y'all thoughts on the main event on the PBC card, Showtime card tonight?
Yeah. Go ahead, Black.
Oh, and then the Holyfield son fighting too.
Yeah. Black said that already. You missed
it. My bad.
Yeah, man. Main event, bro. I mean, anybody can get caught. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's scary about this fight because Lipin is experience. You know what I'm saying? But like if Boots really should come out slow, right? I think he should come out and establish his jab, get his distance, and then he should be able to go to work on him once he establishes distance. I see this fight going one or two ways. Like I said, the one way I think it could go, well, actually three, but I don't want Boots to fight that way because he'll get caught with something. But if this fight goes the way I think it's gonna go, I got Boots around 6 or 7 with a knockout, probably a right hook, left hand, right? I'm sorry, a left hook, right hand, left hook, or a flurry inside. The only way I see Lipin is getting this fight is if Boots get careless, get caught with something. That's the only way I see Boots losing that fight.
I agree. I think the fight will be over with probably by the 7th round.
Mm-hmm.
But
this should be Boots coming out party. This should be Boots coming out party. It should be his coming out party.
I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna say the 9th round. You're gonna start off slow. 9th round. Well, shit. They falling off like flies around here. Batteries down. Hey, any last words you want to say before we close this up?
Hey, no, man. Shout out to the panel always. Peace to the gods and goddesses in the chat. Make sure y'all check me out on Ricky Williams here on YouTube, Ricky Williams on Facebook, and R_Dubs on Instagram. Check me out, man. I have some interesting content. And not just about boxing. We're talking about life, manhood, relationships, womanhood, man. We're just trying to make each other better. That's what I got. Peace to the gods.
And this is your boy Baseman. I like to say peace to the good brother Ricky Williams and salute to him. I appreciate him coming out. Subscribe to the Good Brothers channel. Like you say, got a whole lot of different topics to talk about. Subscribe to my good brother and check him out. I want to say salute and peace to my good brother Clarence McClain, McClain Productions, also known as the No Duck Zone. I appreciate him and go subscribe to him and check him out. He got all type of merchandise and everything for sale too. I want to say peace and salute to the good brother Black Star Sports TV too. Appreciate the good brother always coming out. Subscribe to his channel. He said his channel was hacked. That's why we're saying Black Star Sports TV 2. Subscribe to him, help get a subscription up. Hey, the good brother always got good content. And you know what he's talking about with this boxing shit. I want to say salute to the good brother Underrated, the number one grinder. Subscribe to his channel. He has various contents on his channel too. And if you catch his channel tomorrow, he be doing his Sunday cooking. He always put up his meals that he cook and show you people how to cook. I want to say salute to everybody that was in the chat. My good brother D-Lo Boxing. Good brother D. I want to say salute to the good brother D-Lo Boxing. And shout out to him for coming through the chat. Gary Walker, he was also in the chat. The good brother, Mr. Shelton. Salute to him and peace to him coming through the chat. Let's see, who else? Sir Ken, salute to Sir Ken for him coming through. So salute to La Madrina, she came through. She came through in the building. Salute to La Madrina. Salute to, let's see, Winston Wolf. Salute to Winston Wolf. Salute to God Body Sports News. Salute to Mark Nash. Anybody else I missed anybody else I missed that was in the chat, salute to them too. And we gonna wrap this show up. Once again, it's your boy Basement. Subscribe to all the good brother. Hold on, somebody else made a comment. D-Lo Boxing, man, I just noticed the damn number strolling across the screen. Yeah, I told you, D-Lo, to call, man. That's why I was telling you can call in, man. Hey, next week, man, make sure you call in. And we might be going live tomorrow, too. Recapping about the fights or something like that. But, yeah, that's why I said you call in. The number was strolling across the screen, man. I had it scrolling across the screen. It's cool. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk, man. Coming to you live, man. And until next weekend or to the next one, be good, peace, and salute. Thanks for showing up. We out.